Attention.
Jump.
Better jump when I walk from the shot of a double barrel pump or a rip from a clip. Hanging in the motherfucker blood to get respect when it takes her advice that you leave it, don't slip.
Experiment. Experiment. Experiment.
Yeah. So, I'm the next, come and check the teaser. We hit back cause I like to please the lads hot. But I like cold the freezer, I'm an artist. I don't want to moan at so boner. Then I turn moan a sleeper. I don't play Minecraft or bang a creeper. I'm born to turn moan a sleeper. I don't play Minecraft or bang a creeper. Feeling now Da Vinci Van Gogh. My Roger an alien stamp, I don't know. Make a man tango with a Rambo. Leave you where your team, bro, where your mango. Shit, where your mango? I'm on your O's, your peach, your dough, bro. Shit, like where your mango. I'm on your O's, your peach, your dough, bro. I'm the next coming
was a night I surely wouldn't forget as I trudged through the depths of the bayou, guided only by the light of the moon, hot on the trail of this thing.
Why you tryna fight it? If it's me inviting.
This thing. Only by the light of the moon. Only by the light of the moon. This thing.
One, two, three, let's go! Yo, tell me one done coming like key. No, I'm high like Kai, but no, I lay low. Key the key, got the flow, bro, know it. K-Rock poet, watch a man show it. I don't tiptoe it, done loud, I come. Kick back with a louder bun. Chat shit on my bro, rude boy, I get done. Then I give a man a brother, put a son up in your mum. Tell me one done coming like key. No, I'm high like Kai, but no, I lay low. Key the key, got the flow, bro, know it. K-Rock poet, watch a man show it. I don't tiptoe it, done loud, I come. Kick back with a louder bun. Chat shit on my bro, rude boy, I get done. Then I give a man a brother, put a son up in your mum. I know that I'm scum, I'll admit. In my life, don't know that I've never had shit. I do my own bro, like Jamie, don't kick, man, sick. Man, I go like I'm John Wick. I let this man know I burst your mango. Done came with a team, but where's your mango? I let this man know I burst your mango. Done came with a team, but where's your mango? If you don't know, get to know, bro, quick. Key the key, G, no, I won't quit. You know I stay lit like flame. I guarantee that I'm gonna see fame. Check my flow. I don't come here for the lash, I don't come here for the mash, it's girls and cash. I don't come here for the stash, I don't come here for the lash, it's girls and cash. I don't come here for the lash, I don't come here for the mash, it's girls and cash. It's girls and cash, it's girls and cash. Making beats, and I'm sweet with it. Making beats, new technique with it. Making beats, and I'm sweet, get it? Check it, simple look, instrumental get shook when I come in with the energy up. Simple look, instrumental get shook when I come in with the energy up. Simple look, instrumental get shook when I come in with the energy up. Simple look, simple look, simple look.
Come out, wherever you are.
We ain't in the same league. You can't face me. Oh, we ain't in the same league. You can't face me. Oh.
What you gonna do? Gotta keep your money. Dance, y'all. What you gonna do? We got it, y'all. Dance, y'all. What you gonna do? Gotta keep your money. Dance, y'all. What you gonna do? We got it, y'all. Dance, y'all. What you gonna do? Gotta keep your money. Dance, y'all. What you gonna do? We got it, y'all. Dance, y'all. What you gonna do? Gotta keep your money. Dance, y'all.
no, I don't hold back. Sick when I rap, no, I don't hold crap. I don't like I'm the one like Mac. Key up been gone, but I'm back with a slap. Back to attack with Jack, your pack, I adapt to trap. Then catch a slap, grip the back. Beat the rap, blue and black. Who would've knew I would've blue on rap? Now I know for a fact I'm the man of the match. I don't kick a football, but I'm playing attack. I fuck Paul over. I ain't playing back. Bad bitch want a big bitch laying your back. I don't trap with a pack on my sack. Match attacks, it was my pack before my raps. Now I know I'm a blowing rap, cause you know that I beat a man. Know that bro, I don't hold back. Sick when I rap, no I don't hold crap. I don't like I'm the one like Mac. Get up in gone, but I'm back with a slap. Back to attack with Jack, your pack. I adapt to trap. Then catch a slap, grip the back. Beat the rap, blue and black. Who would've knew I would've blue on rap? Now I know for a fact I'm the man of the match. I don't kick a football, but I'm playing attack. I fuck Paul over, I ain't playing it back. Bad bitch with a big bitch laying your back. I don't trap with a pack on my sack. Match attacks, it was my packs before my raps. Rub a few man, they be getting it back. Used to roll defensive, now I roll an attack.
I traveled to LA, to LA, to LA. Then it's down to the bay, to the bay, to the bay. I make that paper rain, paper rain, paper rain. Chanel and bathing A, bathing A, bathing A. I traveled to LA, to LA, to LA. Then it's down to the bay, to the bay, to the bay. I make that paper rain, paper rain, paper rain. Chanel and bathing A, bathing A, bathing A. I traveled to LA, to LA, to LA. Then it's down to the bay, to the bay, to the bay. I make that paper rain, paper rain, paper rain. Chanel and bathing A, bathing A, bathing A. I traveled to LA, to LA, to LA. Then it's down to the bay, to the bay, to the bay. I make that paper rain, paper rain, paper rain. Chanel and bathing A, bathing A, bathing A.
Think of what it is when God himself puts his arms around you and says, welcome home. What happens when life breaks down, when there is systemic contradiction?
3, 2, 1.
like a star.
We got the beat and the sound. You know that you came to party. Put your hands up now, everybody. Hold
pray to the day that I parted.
Over here.
I guess. Oh, so you want to make a drum kit?
Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome back for some more Civ6 action. Tonight we're gonna have a game from the CivFR Squadron, and it will be Grande, Barriere du Fromage, and then on the other side, Le Quatre Poney de l'Apocalypse, I believe it's called. Anyway, the 4 ponies of the apocalypse. We do have the Fromage guys on the left, and we do have the ponies on the right. And it looks like they're gonna go through the map phase, pick and banning the maps here. They did take out immediately Pangaeas versus West. Who would have seen that coming? And we do have Primordial also being taken out here. As the second one, they do need to choose through the others. Bordanian, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yeah, I hope it's not gonna be not Lowlands again. Echo Supreme, good evening, sir. Also, Monstrat, hello, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for writing about first. It was second. I know. Fortuna Belli was the first one over there. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Good morning, I should say. Sandorius also, bună seara, domnule. Good evening, sir, and welcome. La Fifiu, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. And Voctor 22, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yes, I did see the channel over there. I do hope you're actually watching the game and not, here. Anyway, maybe add current lunchtime locations to stream. Yeah. Oh man, we got not Slowlands. Guys, we got not Slowlands. And wait, do I see somebody's invisible here? Oh. Lobby bugged. I think host is invisible. Oh well. Let's see. So not Slowlands. Yeah, it is. It is what it is, Bordanian. It's not Slowlands. Yeah. Slowlands. There we go. Technique is going to be the first one that's going to be banned from the cheese guys, and I do see on the other side we do have Cyrus that's going to be taken out by the ponies. On the not Slowlands, we're going to have a lot of land for them to settle. That's why it's called like that. And we do need to see what kind of civs they're going to pick so they can get the advantages from probably simming a lot. So a lot. Unfortunately, Kivyuk is not available. The snow guy is not going to be allowed in. We do need to see also the last ban here, how it's going to look. They do have an extra one from the beginning of the season versus the other seasons. Alfredo Shagnergo, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, could you just permaban reach slow highlands? Yeah. I mean, not really my not really my choice. It is what it is. It's one of the maps that the players really like. I guess there are different challenges, right? It's like a much long-term challenge to play in slow highlands than it is on Pangea on the other ones. So yeah, a little bit less military in the mix. I do see Mapuche is also going to be taken out by the ponies, and Cree is the one that's not going to be allowed in by Fromage. Omelette du Fromage. A second. Where am I getting? Whatever. Kick. There we go. Oh, I think I kinda need to go and make myself a coffee. Give me a second. Totally forgot to actually click buttons over there. two-button set. And it does look like we didn't actually have that many picked up. Okay. So Genghis Khan is going to be the one taken out by the ponies, and Fromage are going to take out Teddy, Rough Rider, and Tokugawa, Japan. He's yeah, the sunglasses guy, man, is not getting in, unfortunately. Snow glass over there. It is what it is. He's too scary. I mean, you've seen him yesterday, man, managing to take down Indonesia like it was nothing. The night will be long. Well, not Slowlands. Not Slowlands. It is what it is. Let me actually join the lobby. Maybe we can see the hippo. I think he was the host. No, he's not. No, I still don't see the host. This is the no host game. Yeah. Ethiopia is gonna be the one being banned as the last one from the first phase for the Grand Barrier Reef, Grand Barrier of cheese. And I do see on the other side the Shaka gonna be taken out by the ponies, and they do have another one before the first tone of the game is gonna be set. Oh, good afternoon also, Wayland on YouTube. Good evening and welcome. Also, hello there, everybody. Are there certain civs that you see banned every game, like no one will let this through kind of civ? I mean, there are quite a few of them. For example, Technique is getting kind of that how to say label, and from most of the time, actually, even Basil gets it. But no, Mapuche is one of the most banned over here. Genghis Khan also. Lots of maps that are not going to allow him in. I do see Vercingetorix is going to be picked up by La Grande Barriere du Fromage, and Catraponies are going to go for Basil II with Spain. Talking about Basil over here, he's actually getting in the game today. We're lobbying. There we go. Maybe this time around we're actually going to see the hippo. Wait, what? Bro. Okay, there we go. Huh, I got it. Oh, it's not actually the hippo. Ah, it's not the hippo playing the host today. Give me a second so I can find them. Quite a few players are actually online right now. Who is it? What? It's Middle. Okay, there we go. It's here. There we go. Okay. No? What is it? Beep boop? There we go. Fourth choice, or I should say the second one for the barrier, is gonna be Ahiram. That's the new Phoenicia that we do get in the game here. Oh, interesting that they did choose it on the not Slowlands. Usually on this map you do get something like, you know, Indonesia or something, and you do want to expand as quickly as possible. We're gonna need to see if Ahiram is gonna be on the same power level. Also, Age of Steam is quite preferred, since we do have already Spain being picked up by the ponies. I would imagine we do need to see what they're gonna pick in the second phase here, if they're gonna go for the double navals, or they're gonna go like you've seen yesterday, 3 land civs. Actually, a lot of war yesterday. What are my favorite civs to play myself? The Purges, for example, I really like them. It kind of depends on the game. Rome, of course, Trajan, for example, really enjoy that one. Was enjoying Nubia, but it kind of fell off a cliff when it comes to the meta and everything. I would really like to see that going. And Norway, the Norway. Yeah, Indonesia also. Oh, what is this? They did take out Cleopatra, Ptolemaic, and I do see they're banning it right now. Varangian and... Is this Jadwiga? Hedwig? Hedwig is Jadwiga? Is it? Does anybody know? I mean, it kind of looks close. No? Chat? Nobody? Anyway, I do see Babylon is also going to be banned here by the barrier. And ponies are going to need to put their last here since they did take out an extra one already. I would imagine it's Varangian and Jadwiga. I still would like to confirm though. Head, head, which is Jadwiga. I don't know, man. Maybe it's an alien name. You don't know these days. You gotta ask. Okay, okay. Yeah. Kind of sad that the Alien series finished. Kind of finished badly also. Ugh. Anyway, also Poney, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yes, it's not Slowlands, guys. It's not Slowlands. Nader Shah gonna be banned here, and that's gonna be the last one on the board from the ponies. We do need to see the picks afterwards. The Great Barrier Reef, no, the Great Barrier of Cheese are gonna need to pick up also the last. Yes, it is kind of rich highlands, but it's not Slowlands. Is it rich highlands or not Slowlands? Okay, come on, copy ready to go. We're doing this. Beep bop, beep bop. Flash Neo, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yes, the chair has been awesome. Ooh, Suleiman. Also gonna be banned here by the gonna be picked up by the ponies. And now the Grand Barriere du Fromage will need to get the last two on the board. They're gonna show their roster before we're gonna see the ponies show it. Let me actually take a look at the roster of players. What do we have? Lekix, Malco, Vokter, and Z-Hippo are gonna play for the Barrier. And then Blaro, Eli, Kilads, Milol, and I don't know if First Party is gonna play or not. I'm not sure, because we don't really have them in the lobby. But yeah. No Kitarja yet. Yeah, they still have 3 of them, and they didn't ban it, so they can pick it up. They can pick it up. Yes. Slowlands, yes. Rich Islands is Slowlands, yes, exactly. Anyone ever picked the 2 Germanys? Not really in the same game. No, I don't remember. I mean, in FFAs, yes, I've seen them, but in 4v4s, no. Ooh, Catherine de Medici. We got Black Queen showing up here with that extra intel. We've seen it multiple times how that continent can make a difference. Also, lakes could be the same in the term of speed. Yeah, true. But that's kind of, different name, no? That's puddles. We call it puddles. If you have a better name for the, not Slowlands, we could go for that one. I would say lakes are way faster, because of the flatness. There's a lot more flatness on that map than it is on highlands, Slowlands, highlands, however you wanna call it. Bumpland, that could work also, right? We got a lot of hills. They could be called bumps, lumps, lumpland. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, there we go, lumpland. Give me a second. Lumpland. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect, no? You got mountains, you got hills, lumps. Yeah, there's a reason I call the map Slowlands. Sumeria is also going to be picked up. Okay, so we do have 3 land civs here, with Ahiram being the coastal, while on the other side of the ponies we do have 2 coastal. Suleiman and Spain are gonna be there, and I do see Basil II is gonna need somebody to help him out. I would say that lakes with a lot of naval civs and huge seas could be even slower. Yeah, high, ultra fast, premiums, right? Rich islands, yes. Get it now, discounted, 3-in-1, bam bam, 60% off. Check. Ooh, wait, they did pick up Kin something. Is this the unifier, bro, or is this the other one? I always miss their portraits. It's yeah. Well, this is what it is. So it's this one. It's the unified one. Yeah, it is the unified one. So it's the with the MIDI units, blah blah blah, encampments, bonuses, and of course it does get the crouching tigers and stuff. Very nice. Wait, why am I? What? We're disconnecting again? The good bad guy. Yes. Wait, we need to get into the new lobby. If there is a new lobby. Hopefully. Let's see. Connecting to players. Dot. Yeah, no Ludwig. No Ambiorix, but they did pick up Vercingetorix, the new goal. Oh wow. They were actually all in the lobby in another lobby that doesn't have a host. Oh, it does have a host. It's Lekix. I like this name. Lekix. Oh, I think I can swap here. It's open. I go choose spectator and I click buttons. Okay, perfect. I clicked all the buttons necessary to get in the lobby. Oh no, I need to click more buttons. So many 0 MSs, man. Yeah. Boop, beep, boop. I hope he moved and not rejoined. Kick W. I'm pretty sure he couldn't. Okay, let's see what kind of civs they're gonna put up on top side. On the higher priority. Z Hippo looks like he wants to be the top slot. Blero is gonna be second, Sminol third. Lekix is gonna go fourth. Eli next, Malko, Vokter, and then Kilad. I do see Vokter did pick up Ahiram here, second to last. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna need to fight for any, admirals and stuff. So, and I do also see Ib Sulaiman here, played by Blaro. Oh, wait a second, he's fighting Kilad for it. Ah, Kilad is actually gonna be second slot with Sulaiman, and then we got Sminol here with Philip II. Are they actually thinking they're gonna fight coastally? They wanna boom on the coast with somebody? I mean, this is not that, water-rich map. Anyway, Gilgamesh on the side of Lekix. We got Catherine de Medici being played out by Malco. And we do need to see what Zippo and Eli are gonna pick. Oh, this is the French Eli, by the way. It's not the Chinese one. Tristan Detsen is going to be first by the hip. Oh, wait a second. He got banned there. Vercingetorix is the one. And Basil the second is going to be picked up by Eli. Okay, well, jumping into the first map. Let's actually start the prediction here. For how many remaps are we going to have? Let's put it for 10 minutes because we're just loading in. And this was a little bit slower than we've seen the previous days. This is what it is. Michael, in the event that you have forgotten to check 0 MS, please remember to check 0 MS. Yes. We go left this time? We go left. Okay. We do it. We go left. Bum. Okay. Wow. So Blero is gonna be the first one that we're gonna take a look at. That's gonna be Unifier here. Okay. Well, let's see what Unifier has to bring to the table. Let's see, where is he? Where is the big guy? There we go. We got him with a 3-2 banana in the second ring. Spy style also that he's not gonna see, unfortunately. Wait a second, is he? He's not seeing that, no? Wait, whoa. No, he's not seeing that. It's a bit too far away. Unfortunate. He could have just needed, moved one tile to the south and boom, he would have had both. Now it's gonna be quite expensive. Third ring tile, not cool. We do have him also with freshwater on the west from Puddles, east side, Lake Victoria north, but he's going to need to move quite a bit. Shouldn't be that big of a problem. It's like all flatland until that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to settle. 5 to settle here. or you could go directly on Lake Victoria to get those bonuses. Not bad, not bad. In the south, he does have a way towards Swahili, and that's going to be one of his allies that are probably going to try to get to set up some trade routes here. Cannot set them up on the coast. That's unfortunate. Where is Big Basil? Big Basil, I did see, but okay, there we go. Constantinople, looks like he has some of these penguins in the capital for the extra points of science, and I do see also die style in the southeast, and unfortunately, yes, I know we don't have the icons. Vrede Dome is also going to be northeast. That's going to be quite a extra science acquirement, not to mention the culture points that he's going to get from that wonder, and also these penguins next to it. 131 die style from what I do see in the northwest, and in the south has these puddles to actually go and expand into. I don't see, oh, I do see an opponent. That's what I wanted to take a look. Vercingetorix is going to be his opponent. That's going to be quite nasty. Oh, and he, look at this. They're actually not that far away from each other. And Vercingetorix just doesn't really have an incentive to go to the north unless you take into account this city that's really close. But otherwise, he's going to need to go southeast. Now, let's take a look at Philippe. Where is Philippe? I want to see Philippe. No, this is Ahiram. Philippe? I don't see him on the map. Does anybody? Oh, I see. Okay, we got him. Coffee tile in the capital. He does have some truffles here, some pigs, and I do see cocoa tile in the second city to the northwest. We do have him also on a continent split. Has some of these geothermals. Ooh, actually 3 continents around him. 2 of these reef tiles, and also reef tiles next to the mountains on the other side are gonna give him so many good campuses. That's a +4, soon to be +5. This is a +5. This is a +4. That's just beautiful all around here. Could easily settle on the other side of the coast, but doesn't have that much fresh water on the coast itself. Why don't we see? Oh, okay, he settled, but we didn't actually turn 2. We didn't go to turn 2. Suleiman, where is Suleiman? I think we saw him, right? Oh yeah, Kilvakisivani has some diamonds, but without extra production. I do see reef tiles in the with fish in the south. He's gonna have also quite a bit of sugar on this river towards the south, but lacking production points. I don't see a single hill around him with forest on it. Unfortunate. But anyway, we do have him on the west side that he can settle the stone tile and benefit from those other tutus, not to in the fresh water of the river. On the west has Krakatoa, but would need to actually go into the other puddle over there. Has another lake, a 3-tile lake towards the north that I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to get some cities on, and we did see that he has a neighbor towards the north that's gonna be an ally, and towards the east side Sumeria is gonna be here. Like Kix is probably gonna try to fight, or China, China, wow, Kilvakisivani is gonna need to defend himself against Sumeria at some point in the game. I don't think it's gonna be otherwise. Maybe that's just my impression. Voctor, what do we have? Biblos, quite a few incense tiles, but of course lacking those extra points of production, not gonna be ideal. Has settles in the south, no fresh water unfortunately. Has a 1-tile lake, and I do see he does have a mountain. He could settle here on the 1-3 and aqueducted later. While I do notice in the north side he's gonna have the river that will give him the fresh water. We do have him with all of this peninsula that he's gonna get to settle on the west in the Gulf of Hamamet. Now, we also notice he's going to have Sumeria on the other side of this coast, so he's going to get some trade routes. Very nice. Nikki, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, 5 tenants settled to the Mercury. Yes, will Hassan spawn in the biggest sea? No, actually, it was Ahiram that spawned in the biggest sea, and we're going to need to see if he's going to get to colonize everything here. Kind of needs to, I would say. Oh, wait a second. They have also Paris in the north that they could get those trade routes in the water with. Beautiful. That's going to be so much more value. You've seen yesterday how much the difference in gold made at the end of the game. We'll see Spain if is actually going to get somebody to trade with. Maybe Al Hassan is going to put a city here. They kind of need to. Anyway, let's take a look at Catherine de Medici. We do have Paris, geothermals on the west and in the south on his capital continent. He's on the green continent, and he has Basil on the same continent. But that's Basil. I mean, that's based Basil over here. Eli. I don't know. That sounds dangerous. We got a scout coming up next turn. Looks like south cities. He can settle in the north and in the south. Wouldn't really say one is better than the other from what I do see. Western side has the geothermal setup to go for. Wonder, Old Faithful, and could keep on developing his cities towards Ayutthaya here in the southwest. Sumeria is gonna be past this choke point, but that's not gonna be a problem since it's his ally. And talking about Sumeria, Lekix, we got him getting his war cards out. That's the first one that popped out from Uruk. He got a scout otherwise, and I do see he's also gonna get some 3-2 bananas for the extra food. Has some spices, but missing the points of production. And I do see a 1-4 deer tile in a possible second setter here to the east. As another city to the northwest with spices and bananas next to it. And we do have the Persian Gulf that is gonna give him some... no. That's not a lake, unfortunately. That is actually an inland sea. Not gonna get the extra fresh water. Anyway, he has some rivers here and he does have some floodplains. I wouldn't really choose Lady of the River Marshes with so little floodplain count, but sure. Maybe we're gonna need to see what is... I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to see what is he gonna pick up. And Vercingetorix? What is he? Bipracte, settler in 5. He did have to the north Byzantium, and I do see he's getting his Gesate towards there, but Byzantium also has a scout coming towards the south here. We're turn 7, we're starting to move quite quickly, and we're going to need to see if they do actually get eyes on each other. It's very important to see if they get eyes on each other. What do you think? Are they gonna see each other or no? Kalbad, good evening, sir. Lumpland, Highlands. Well, rich Highlands, actually. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's on. Oh, man. Oh, wait. They're actually gonna meet each other. Byzantium scout with the Gesate. That will reveal the position also to France. And Byzantium is not gonna know about it. We do have Smilol also getting his settler out. Does he have anybody to meet? No, doesn't look like he's gonna get to meet anybody here. So Al Hassan has poison spawn yesterday and still did well. If he has a god spawn today, it's proof that he's broken and will be perma banned. Oh man, maybe he needs to play it a little bit badly, you know. Just don't show the full potential of Suleiman, not yet. Anyway, we got a setter coming up in 2 turns here, and I do notice he did manage to scout out towards the south and the western side. Of course, didn't get to Krakatoa yet. In the north, he does have China scouting for him. Okay, here. Okay, there we go. Gesate is seeing the scout. They already know. Bibrak, might actually be planning to go there, to go to the northeast here. Try to get a forward settle over his opponent. We do have also him benefiting from a few of these iron tiles to get the adjacency towards Opidums. But look at this beautiful +6 next to 2 of those stone tiles and the horse. We got a few more +4s here, and I don't see more +6s. But still, +4s are gonna definitely be good. Opidums, production Opidums. That's what I'm talking about. The Opidum count. Opidum count. Wait a second, he definitely needs to settle Vrede for Dom, right? Like, this needs to be his second city. No other way. Let's see if they do want to remap or not. So they see the coast, they know Hiram is gonna get trades with everybody. Vercingetorix here does have to the east Spain, but he's not gonna get to trade there. We do have Byzantium that will have very few trade routes that I guess could be sent to Spain at some point, but cannot get into the puddle here. China maybe? No, China cannot either. It's gonna take way too long. There is this. They could set up here. I mean, it's only going to be 3 tiles, but they could set up, right? I'm pretty sure they can set up 1 city from Spain here and 1 city from China over here, and they do get a few tiles. Much better than nothing. Let's see what they're going to choose. If they do choose to keep or not. Keep. Are we there yet? Okay. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? This is it. This is gonna be the Lumpland map for today. Yep. Lumpland it is. Let's go. Let's finish the prediction. choose an outcome. 0 remaps today. We're not gonna have them choosing something else. And let's see, Blero, Kin, Shi, Unified. We do have Xian getting his other settler, the third one in the 510s. We do have him expanding towards the south somewhere. Looks like he's gonna go for the banana settle next to those volcanoes. He does have also iron in the second ring northwest. His horse style is gonna be east side, also second ring. I do notice he's gonna have this beautiful settle also on the western side on the diamonds with access to 2 of these banana tiles for the extra food. While we do need to see how he's gonna get those setups going with the other cities, I think we need to move forward. Basil II, what do we have here? Constantinople getting a holy site in 2 turns, already moving his settler towards the northeast. I would imagine he's gonna go for the Fredefort Dome for the penguin settle, getting those extra science points from the resources and also the wonder here, giving him some science and culture points. We do have him also needing to be careful with gold in the south and France on the western side. Anyway, Constantinople gonna benefit from an iron tile in the third ring. That's quite far away, and I don't see his horse anywhere. Was this holy site on a flat tile? No, that's a grassland hill. So did he settle on horses? Because that's the only... Yeah, he probably moved 1 tile here. He probably spawned on the 2-1 and moved 1 tile to the left, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Anyway, Philip II, we do have Madrid getting his settler out in 3, gonna go and put his second settler on the Coco tile towards the northwest, benefiting immediately from some of those extra gold points. Has a banana city on a geothermal also to go for northeast, and from what I do notice in the south, has more settlers on the coast that will give him, well, food, but not that much fresh water. So you do have this one, the sheep tile, that is gonna give him the extra food, but without the extra housing from the fresh water. And then you do have this one next to the banana that is gonna give him the fresh water. They did declare war, and I'm actually curious who declared war and why. They're not really next to each other. Maybe to stop the French scout from getting too close to the holy site here. Yeah, maybe. Because otherwise, I don't really see them fighting for anything. For trade routes, for settlers. No? Actually, China's settler is fighting a volcano here. Immediately as the Chinese settler got next to the volcano, boom! It exploded, man. Now that's some proper chemistry right there. What can I say? Kilad, let's see him. Kilvaxivani getting a settler out in 2, horse style first ring. Second city is gonna go on the stone by the looks of it on the western side, and we'll have also to keep Sumeria out of his base here on the northeast. He does have an island in the southeast in the second ring, and well, we do have another settler coming up in 2 turns. Good question, where is he gonna go? I would imagine Sugar settle south. It's just my imagination playing tricks on me, or is this gonna be the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess he could go uranium to the north also. Still fresh water, and does have some amber tiles. Can you show the land between the goal and the base? Basil? Yes, there we go. We got like 3 cities that they can place on the 1-tile lakes in between them. And I'm pretty sure at least one is gonna get settled by goal. I don't know if we're gonna have the other 2. Anyway, Voktar, let's see. Ahiram. Soon gonna put down a city on the western side of Byblos. He did manage to get the Pantheon here. He went for God of War and Plunder very early on and was still working on his other settler in 4 turns. I'm a bit surprised he didn't go north with his first city. I mean, totally understandable that he does want some whales, you know, we understand that one, but why didn't he go for the fresh water and the cocoa and the amber? I don't know. Is it speed? But no. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to settle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to settle. It's the same speed. Anyway, this is what it is. Horses in the second ring here from Byblos. He does have his iron tile in the second ring also on the western side. And we do have him with quite a few chops here from the forest in the north and in the south. Shouldn't be a problem for him to get some extra production with that ability. Catherine de Medici. We do have Paris sending Lyon towards the southeast and also benefiting from some dice tiles from that extra faith. Generating him the points for the Pantheon here. Very nice. He's going to need 12 of them. We do have him also getting another city from Paris next turn, and I do see he did replace already a campus. Looks like he's going campuses into commercials here. We do have him also getting his trader out from Lyon and slowly getting his units to discover the lands around. We do have him also in the capital with an iron tile in the second ring and the horse tile in the second ring here to the northwest. Click. I just realized I need to pop out chat on YouTube and put it next to the other one so we can see Lamblat in all of its glory. There we go, all the splendor. Le kicks. Let's see, Sumeria, third city moving east side, probably over there on the tile next to the Amber on the river. He does have Uruk going for a fourth city immediately, and he did pick up religious settlements as a pantheon, so getting more production towards settlers with that, not bad. I do have him also getting another one of these builders from Nippur. And from what I do see, has quite a bit of fresh water to go for. Southeast and western side, probably gonna be quite good for him to go west and keep going towards Swahili here, so he can put some pressure. I'm pretty sure also China is gonna try to do something. I don't know if he's gonna try to do something against Sumeria or somebody else. Does he have somebody else to actually do something about? No, Spain an ally, Swahili an ally. So yeah, it's only gonna be Sumeria here. So yeah, the China Blero really needs to start settling on the east here towards Sumeria. We do have also horse tile in the second ring of Uruk, and I do not notice. Oh, I do see the iron tile in the second ring towards the southwest of Uruk. Got it. He's starting to improve also these I would say farm tiles on the floodplains. Hippo already discovering his bronze. We do have Atuka and Bibrakte settled. He started putting down some mines with his initial builder, going for a fourth settler quite quickly, and he's sending that third one actually on the one tile lake towards his opponent, towards Byzantium. While Byzantium is getting pushed by a French scout and some of these Gesates, or I should say a Gesate from Gaul, I do notice he's getting some of these slingers out and warriors to fend off the attack, not to mention he does have the cat scouts. And cat scouts are extremely strong. Bibrakte benefiting from iron in the north in the second ring, while I do see also horse tile is going to be here to the southwest in the second ring. He has another one in Aduatuca, getting that trader out from his second city, and well, we're going to need to see him keep developing stuff. He did just picked up a pantheon that's going to be divine spark for him, and I do have to point out Basil II is also only 2 turns away from bronze, while Malco is going bronze working in 8 with France here. He's going to place down that city on the geothermal, and we do have him getting those builders out from Paris. Well, now I kind of want to know, he's not going, so he's going campus into encampment. Okay, that's gonna be kind of gold problematic over there. That's what I feel. Nicaea is beautiful city, by the way, with also Earth Goddess. He's getting some extra faith points on these tiles, starting to add quite a bit of faith to his income. He's on 9 right now. Did he even finish a holy site? Oh, he did. +3 over here. This one is still getting built. It's going to be a +4 in Nicaea. And that third city is not built yet. He does have his settler moving towards the north, trying to go for the fourth city also. While I do see Gaul is trying to figure out some ways of getting in. He does have a possibility of maybe snatching the trader. Huh. You see, Nicaea's trader is all alone. Pants down in the river with the clothes on the other side, on the other bank. That's just, yeah, that's just nasty. And we do have, as you can see, well, the revelation happening. Hippo did reveal his scout, so you know, Byzantium immediately got his settler out and escorted it with a scout. That should be fine. There is a French scout that is going to try to block the settle. There are multiple ways of him getting that city. I guess we're going to need to wait and see what is he going to do. Barcelona, geothermal settle. Fourth city out from Madrid already, with Magnus establishing in the capital. I would imagine Smilol is going to go for this southern city on the sheep tile. And there are 2 forest fires raging at the same time. Oh my. So this one can affect 1, 2, 3 tiles, and this one can affect 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles, including a banana. Who doesn't like the smell of burnt banana in the morning? Chat? Do you like the smell of burnt banana in the morning? I heard it's quite trendy. Here I'm getting builders, third city, still no fourth one in the build queues. We do have Sumeria also sending his towards the northwest and putting down his first ziggurat. starting to improve some more of these tiles. There's this third city also from Gaul. Placed down, the record turret is directly in the face of Byzantium. While Byzantium has quite a problem here with the scouts of his opponent. I think he will realize next turn that he cannot actually place the city where he's thinking. And we do have that trader that I think he's gonna think twice to connect to the capital of Constantinople. No? I mean, you don't really want to send the trader out all alone in the wilderness with a Gallic scout on the way. Oh, that kind of feels dangerous. Catherine de Medici started finally to get his campuses. We do have 2 of these +2s being built, and I do see a +4 here from Ren, because, well, those are 2 geothermals giving him the adjacency. Still no encampment from him, actually switching towards currency. I'm still not sure if he actually got bronze or not. We do have Eddie going for his archery, and from what I do notice, didn't actually pre-place one of those encampments down. Has the 4th Pope from Constantinople available, and yeah, he did try to go north and just figured out there is a nasty scout over there. Yeah, that's the cavalry of doom over here from France. Ellie just stopped. I don't know. It's just Nikki. What is Ellie gonna do? Nikki, we need to know. We had a Eddie fan over here in the chat, and I'm asking, what is he gonna do? You know, what is his go-to method over there when this happens? Stomping? Ooh, Le Kicks started off on his monuments to get that extra culture. Going 5th city, actually, from Uruk. While China on the west is starting to put down his encampments. He's going to be the first one that's going to start to roll in some of these great general points. Also, not my favorite. You don't like banana? Okay, I see. Is cheese going to get any religion? Wait, I think I actually need to put the team labels here on the screen. So I kind of need to double check this myself, which are from the cheese. So Le Kicks, that's on the right, no? So left we got 4 ponies. We got the ponies. Ellie gonna make the money. Shake it, shake it, shake. Yeah, yeah. Well, let's see it. Let's see it. There we go. Cheesy Barriere versus the 4 ponies of the apocalypse. Oh, 4th city out from China moving east. Started working on those encampments and still improving his tiles. We'll get that camp on the 3rd tile. I do see Beijing did get placed in the south, and he does have City Patron Goddess as a bonus here as a pantheon, getting the extra production points towards his 1st district in a city center. So, Ellie, gonna go around by the looks of it. He's gonna go around the scout. And he's sending one of his slingers to deal with the problem. Also, I do notice the trader is safe. Look at this. The trader is safe. The Gallic scout got bamboozled by the Byzantium scout. Wait, is this gonna be... Guys, I think they're scamming Ellie to go into a corner. And I think there's gonna be a lot of ganging up on Ellie. No? Don't you see the same thing? Good job to delay the Byzantium so much. Yes, but I think he needs to settle that city. I think he needs to settle now. Look at the 3 scouts. They can do the damage, no? +3 intel also on the 2 French scouts. There we go. 1 tap. Boom. And then is he gonna go on the stone or the 1-2? He settled, man. He had to settle. He had to settle. He'll put it in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, he had to settle. He was about to lose that settler. It was like so many of these cats around him. Dangerous cats, man. We got Moksha establishing Constantinople, and I do notice he upgraded one of his archers to take care of the Gallic units here. Slowly but surely we'll push those out. We'll finish his holy sites, and we're gonna need to see how quickly or slowly he can actually get his great prophet. That's fine, actually, in the next few turns. He already has 20 points out of 30. Nobody else is making profit points. That's kind of unnerving. We do have also monument to the gods chosen by Spain for the Pantheon, and I do see he's getting his 5th and 6th settlers out from Madrid and Valencia, and started working on his harbors here. Still no government plaza yet, and he does have some beautiful placements in between these rivers and the mountains for, you know, all of the districts. We got Phoenicia getting some biremes out. Does he have a city-state to take out? No. Okay, well, I guess he's getting 2 biremes out. We do have him also with some builders in the water, getting him the upgrades on the boat, on the resources. And I still see that he did not actually send a city on the freshwater settle on the north. Neither on the lake, nor on the river. Well, I guess it is what it is. As Magnus establishing fortress from Byblos, and still no upgrades on strategic resources. Moksha establishing Nippur for Sumeria, and I do see the 5th settler from Uruk is getting out in 2 here. It doesn't really have the best ziggurats, but I do like how to say, the wheat tile bonus and the mace. It looks good. I'm actually curious why he did not go Liang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 resources. Could even get the deer for the 10th. 9th, I mean. Kick. Money, money, money. Yeah, it's so funny. A bad setter is always better than no setter. True, true, true. But I think we can say for certain we've seen quite a few lost settlers, I would say, you know, just lost, pushed out in the wilderness, did not manage to settle for like 10, 15 turns in a row and stuff like that. As we've seen some apocalyptic scenes over here on the stream. China finishing up his encampments and getting the barracks through. I do see he did manage to get a builder from somewhere. I don't know where this builder is coming from. Was that a Mexico City builder or something? Because look at this, man. China is getting it right in the face of that settler. Now we will see also Moksha getting established in Xi'an, and I do see his builder still is going for his resources to get to improve them. Now he's sitting on a diamond style. And we do have also Swahili going for God of the Sea for the extra production points on his coastal resources. Fourth city moving from Kilvakisvani towards the south, and Magnus is establishing in the capital city. He's getting his pillar tombs slowly from Bagamoyo. While we do have Sumeria starting to get in the cities of China. I guess he's just sniffing around the bananas. Yeah. Kothons coming around. I don't really understand the... Or say, what's the drawing on the Kothon? Why is that drawing like that? Kind of looks like an elephant trunk. Why is there an elephant trunk looking icon instead of a harbor looking one? Does anybody know? Waves? More looks like a tsunami than a wave. I guess that's what they meant, a tsunami. Wait, Spain should help Basil get one city-state if he's a good teammate. This one, Cardiff? Maybe, yeah. Anyway, I guess I am questioning too much. Moksha in Constantinople establishing, and I do see Byzantium did manage to get a scout in Nicaea to keep away the French one from pillaging his holy site. There is a Gallic one actually in Thessalonica, and he definitely needs to get one of those archers over there to deal with the problem. We do have his archer at the moment defending the trader and pushing back the Kesate. What I do notice is next settler is trying to move towards the south here on the Coco settler. That's going to be extremely close to the Gallic defense. We do need to see what kind of religion is he gonna pick. Maybe he's gonna get lucky and get Crusader Leon, and we will get to see if he's also gonna get to choppy some units fasty so he can get to Zippo. I do have to mention Zippo already has iron working. This bad boy already has swordsman, no unit whatsoever, nothing to upgrade from, but he does have swordsman, so you know that's something. He knows how to make a sword. We got him also getting his Opidons now, and I do see he does have this beautiful one getting out from Aduatuca, and the one from Bibrakte is gonna be that +6 in the southwest, but he does need to actually buy all those stone tiles, or maybe get something like an extra city over there, so he can acquire those stones and benefit from those quarries improvements adjacency. Otherwise, it's gonna be extremely expensive. Catherine de Medici, Moksha Capital. He did manage to finish his 3 campuses, and he's already on 16 science with also 6 culture at 10. 29 points of production doesn't look that amazing. I do notice Philip is actually managing to keep up with Le Kicks, and Zippo is only on 23. I mean, I guess lacking those oppidums is kind of bad. Smilol over here, 42, looks very good, and this is before he's finishing his harbors, his lighthouses, his trade routes connecting to his capital, and so on and so forth, with also Magnus trade routes. Sending his 5th city eastern side. Okay. I mean, is this... Oh, I see. He's sending it for those tiles that had the forest fire on them. Wait, those forest fires actually stopped? Wow. So they only went like two tiles, well, 1 tile each, and that's it. Nah, that's still something. Harbor's also coming around from Swahili, getting his lighthouses through and plugging in that Magnus. While I do notice Gold did manage to put down another Oppidum here from the recorder and only has a +2 on it. And we do have him actually gathering his units on the way of the settler towards the hill. So he's trying to keep away again Byzantium from being too fast on getting stuff. Well, Eli is kind of getting bullied. What is the French continent? French continent is the green one. So we got Byzantium on it. And looks like a little bit of Spain. Guess it's fine. It's fine, guys, it's fine. Passepartout does look very good on Eddie, and he did manage to get 14 science with also 6 culture. The fact that he does have the Vredefort science, and of course all of the penguins extra science, that adds up a lot in the beginning of the game. He did manage to get quite a few of those technologies, while Hippo is only on 7 science and 7 culture. Bam bam, boom boom. Let's get the prediction for who's gonna win. Who will win? Great Cheese Barriere or the 4 poker? Yeah, there we go. We need to know. What does Chan think about this? Who's gonna win this game? Okay, Phoenicia started getting those lighthouses in the Cothons, working on another wave of builders in the meantime. Also, I do see the 5 cities of Sumeria did also get all of them placed down, started working on his commercials, and we'll need to get those trade routes in. Markets in, I mean, for the trade routes. Lighthouses here from Swahili. We're 1029. Let's actually take a look at the city-states also. Geneva is going to be the only one for science, and I do notice is actually quite close to Gaul. And Gaul, I just noticed, did manage to get a 4th city. Okay, very nice. Next. Brussels, Cardiff, and Johannesburg with Mexico City are going to provide some industry bonuses. We got Ayutthaya with Vilnius and Mohenjo-Daro for the culture, while Cahokia with Zanzibar are going to be providing some trade bonuses here. I do also notice La Venta and Cinguetti are going to be available for the faith generation. Wait a second. Okay. Brelo and Eli front. Yeah. We do have China here that will have the ability to go against Sumeria, and then Eli with Byzantium will get the ability to go against Gaul and France. He has 2 opponents. This is very good for them. Perfect location for Byzantium. And we do have Byzantium actually managing to get one of his great prophets, and I do see in the general screen China is making 5 great general points a turn. I don't see him picking up 1. We do have a religion. Byzantium did go for shrines and temples plus crusade, so he's gonna get the extra points of damage that on his opponent if he does manage to convert the city. We do need to see him actually pushing back these units of gold, because it looks like he's just getting stopped everywhere. He needs some units to help him out. Masonry coming up in 2 for Eddie. I don't think he actually did get horseback riding yet, so and I would imagine he does need to improve some more of these styles, including the horse. I have no idea where the horse is. I imagine it's underneath the settle, but yeah, we cannot bet, you know, money on it. We got Moksha established in the city of Tyre for Vokter, for Ahiram. Government Plaza for Sumania finishing next turn. While I do notice the others did not actually pre-place their Government Plaza. Not yet. Nice prediction again. Wait, what happened? Did it finish? Man. 3 minutes? Only 3 minutes? It's just not keeping up the... whatever. It's not keeping up the settings that I write in the other ones. Kick W, man. And why don't I have it in... whatever. Who will win? Great cheese barrier. There we go. And 4 apocalyptical ponies. And time 20 minutes. I did put it for 20. I don't know, man. It's just Twitch doing Twitch things. I'm sorry. Okay, horse improved for Brero, and he did manage to get his barracks in all of his encampments almost. We do have him on 52 production, 13 science, and 10 culture. They did jump into the new era, and we're gonna see the bonuses showing up slowly but surely. We're going to need to go through each of them. I do see Liangis being placed in Uruk, and that's a big question if he's gonna go for the left tree for the production on these flat plains, or is he going for the production on the resources. He does have a decent amount of flat plains actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that sounds good. I guess we'll see. Blero still didn't pick up his golden age. We're gonna wait for him to actually show us the bonus. I would imagine it's gonna be pen brush and voice. Yeah, there we go. Pen brush and voice. Jumped up to 18 culture and does have his 13 science. Eli, 15 science and 13 culture, 2 cities, non-fresh. Adrianople couldn't stand it, man. Couldn't get to the lake in the south, and it looks like he did place it where he was. Constantinople is going to get his government plaza in 2. Did manage to get a warrior to bonk down the scout in Thessalonica. I'm pretty sure he does need an archer unit over there, because the scout is just going to get to heal and also get some promotions. Now we do have France also sitting on his encampment here in Nicaea, where there is a Byzantium archer being deployed. He does need to push it out. We're going to need to see how quickly. Finally, he did manage to get another archer from Constantinople, and I would imagine he does need to get to Adrianople to actually save him. 33 faith a turn, and also monumentality to use the faith to buy out builders. He's starting to get them, and we'll see how quickly he can actually get to actual military units and also a general and everything. Smilor, already 6 cities, by the way, 16 science, 25 culture, 64 points of production, the biggest one in the lobby, well over Z Hippos Vercingetorix. We do have him placing down a holy site from Valencia, only gonna be a +1. And I do see Madrid did finish his government plaza and started working on audience chamber. We don't have him upgrading his resources, not yet, and I do see he has some of these builders in the water to get that amber tile, but I'm referring to the strategics. He doesn't have the iron, nor does he have a horse improved. Sulaiman? Where is he? Sulaiman, 2-4 cities, getting government plaza next turn. 10 science and 18 culture. Did choose to go for a pen brush and voice golden age and easy in autocracy. I do see he did actually place Mazima to the south. Does anybody understand why he did not go for the actual sugar settle? 3 people are 50 prod, yeah, but then 26 production Ahiram. I don't know what's going on over there. Yeah, what is it? 39. I mean, look at this. It's Eddie is also on 32. No, but yeah, there are quite a few that did manage to get over 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Anyway, government plaza place so he can actually get those extra GCC points towards campuses. Also, yes. Clearly, yes. That's a perfect answer. Yes, always. I like it. He's putting the lighthouse between the 2 ports. Ports. What? Oh, this? You mean he's gonna get a wonder in between? Oh, I see what you mean. So he's giving up on the extra housing for the extra trade route from a single wonder. No, that's what you... Okay. Very nice. He's getting also Ancestral Hall in 4 from Kilvakisivani, and we do need to move to Vokter. He's still on 3 cities. This is quite surprising that he stayed on 3 cities. Like, usually Phoenicia does like to expand quite quickly. I don't know why he didn't this time. I'm pretty sure he does want his Ancestral Hall at the same time as getting all of his other bonuses, and we do have him with Magnus in the capital, Govern Plaza finishing next, and he does have 2 builders that started getting stuff. Okay, this is surprising. Why is he getting a granary in the city of Tyre instead of the lighthouse? And he did get a fishery also. So he has the housing to keep growing while he can build a lighthouse for the extra housing. My brain is saying error 404 404. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. Still no strategics improved either. And good thing is we do have him connecting his economy to his neighbor. We do have Lekix here on the endpoint for these trade routes. I do see it's not like we're talking about an amazing amount of gold, but it is the most in the game right now. 41 per 10 for Vokter, while Lekix is gonna be 31 on his side on Sumeria. Catherine de Medici got a few of these commercials down and finally did get his government plaza in between those campuses to give them the extra adjacency points. 23 science and 30 culture. 5th city coming out from Paris in 5, and I do see he did manage to build quite a few builders, get quite a few builders. Another campus in Bordeaux, and no encampment. Okay, getting his horseback riding next turn. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna go for any kind of courser timing against his opponent, or maybe he's just gonna wanna wait until he's gonna get to guards. I guess guards are not gonna have that hard of a time to actually pass through this territory. And he did choose to go for Pembrasian for his golden age, by the way. Lekix, 21 science, 34 culture, 5 cities strong, Sumeria, placing down campuses next to his commercials and started working on a Temenaki from Uruk. I do see Liang is getting plugged in next turn. Did get his governor plaza, but no specializing building of choice at the moment. We do have also Lekix on 34 gold, 63 points of production, but still Smilo does have 71 on his side. Much better. Well, of course, he does have an extra city, and I'm pretty sure those trade outs are going to connect soon. Z-Hippo, 14 science and 21 culture. I do notice Eli is keeping up quite nicely with him. He is in a Pembrasian Boys gold range on the 4th city that he has a goal here, and started working on encampment training projects. Very nice to actually get one of these generals. China already did manage to recruit Trung Trak, and I do notice he does have 8 points a turn. That's massive. Gold does have 0, but he started working that encampment right now, and he does have 2 builders that might actually help him chop. We did have him getting the production from the Opidums. He's on 57, significantly bigger than Basil in that sense. Ancestral Hall is coming out from Bibracte, and he still has 0 defensive units into the Quarteron towards his opponent here, towards Byzantium. I do see Magnus is established in Adrianople, and we do have the encampment in Byzantium's territory, getting the encampment training project in 3. There is a builder that just got pushed out there. I would imagine we might actually see, he got bought, I would imagine we might see him try to get some chops really quickly, so he can get that encampment training project and get a general, and then get some horses, some ponies from Adrianople. I mean, they kind of need to live up to their name, no? Really? It's the 4 ponies of Byzantium. Or at least that's how I see it. Anyway. Let's see. Spain getting his campus out. This is going to be the beautiful one here at +5 next to Madrid and the Reef Tiles. Getting Pingal also in Barcelona, where he is going to have another +4 campus. Harbors getting into the puddle. I do see Valencia did finish it, and we do have him with a holy site and a shrine. I would imagine he's just going to passively wait to get one of these prophets. He does need 30 points, and he's on 1, well, 2 attempts, because I think he just finished the shrine in Valencia. I don't see him actually benefiting from another holy site, nor does he have an easy place to get Stonehenge. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, of course, he's going for his row of monuments here. He's already on 43 culture at 10 with that pen brush and voice, and I would imagine he's gonna want to get some more expands. He did go for audience chamber in his governor plaza, and will get the benefits of these governors in his cities, so he can grow the population quickly. Not to mention have the housing for it. Can you show where Peking settle? The Peking settle. Wait, what is the Peking settle? Where is the Peking settle? Anyone got Johannesburg Sus yet? Nope. Nope. We do have Iotha receiving a money here from Blero. And Smilol did manage to get Geneva. Smilol is Spain. Okay, he's actually keeping Geneva next to Gaul. Gaul finally started getting a horse out from Durekortoron. I do see the first one moving northwest, another one in the bill queues. And we do have horses from Byzantium. Still needs to get the chops though on these encampment training projects. China, Beijing, Taiwan, Xi'an, Wuhan. Where is... So he's going north somewhere. I mean, he might be going for Lake Victoria or that river next to Lake Victoria. I do see him started off on his builders, and he did manage to recruit Hannibal Barca. I would imagine that would be his second general. Yeah, second general. We did have him also getting the first writer quite nicely. He did manage to get 4.6 writer points a turn. Sansu is going to be the next one. Gaul looks like he does have the points, while Byzantium is on 3 great general points a turn. He does have his chops about ready to go. The builder only has a movement, and this one movement. Okay, I mean, he could chop right now. I don't know why he's not chopping. Come on, Ellie, you gotta chop, man, like in the song. You gotta chop, jump. Kind of funny actually that jump sounds like chop. Just a little bit of a difference. Okay, first project chopped. He needs another one. Well, good thing is China is not gonna finish one. Like, he's not gonna get enough points. Gaul will pick up a general, and Byzantium is gonna get the last one, and that's it. Okay. Well, at least he does have a general. That's the important part. He needed a general. Unfortunately, Gaul did manage to also pick one up, and he's gonna get to counter the bonus. And of course, we do need to see if Crusade is gonna actually activate and be useful. Why is Sahiram still on 3 cities? 12 science, 34 culture, 38 points of production. Now start getting his settlers off from Byblos after he did finish that ancestral hall. Will get his builder also to chop some more tiles in Ziz. Does want to get his lighthouse, and I do notice he's also gonna get his horse with a pasture here soon. Finally getting those strategics improved. Etemenanki will finish next turn from Uruk. We do have him getting his an encampment out also from some areas, city of Shurupak. And we did have China started working on his Wallace throne. Still on 4 cities. His 5th and 6th settlers are out, and we do need to see where are they gonna go. I would imagine this one is gonna be here, and I have no idea where this one is going. The Mercury town. He's going for the... Why Mercury and not Lake Victoria? Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I think we solved the mystery, guys. It's quite a mysterious Chinese settle over here. Yeah, I don't know, man. It must have been the Blabobos that just ate everything from Lake Victoria. Stonehenge got placed down. Wait, I didn't see who placed it though. Ooh, great pillage is happening here. France did manage to get the pillage on Valencia's holy site, slowing down the acquirement of a great prophet. Did Byzantium get a Stonehenge down? I don't think so. No. We have it here, maybe in Gallic territory, getting some defense. No, he didn't get it here. Not here. We have it here. No, it's not here. Swahili maybe? Oh yeah, there we go. Swahili, Stonehenge, Sofala. Also getting Liang in that city center. While I do notice he started placing down some of these resources on the coast. We do have him getting his pillar tombs and also working on a holy site. Wasn't he working on a holy site somewhere? Here in Bagamoyo, right? Yeah, that's a level 2 holy site. So he can get the religion in 2 cities and will have it spread much faster in the other ones. Okay. We still need to see China getting his science up. He's on 19 science with 64 points of production. That does look good. Lake X is already on 30 and 41 with also 81 points of production. Beautiful city. Uruk now got all of those extra points of production and food on these farm tiles. And you do see 2-4-1s everywhere. 4-4-1s everywhere, actually. That's amazing, actually, how it looks. 39 also points of gold, and the encampment is finishing in Shurapak in 2. I'm so surprised about only the 3 cities of Phoenicia. Anyway, did we have encampment training project finishing? Wait, we did. What? What? Burik Gold got this one also? He got another general. He denied the general of his opponent, man. He denied it. He got it. He got the general. Whoa. Well, I guess we're going to see Byzantium here get the next one, a medieval one, which is fine. I mean, you know, he didn't spend the points for the first one, so he still has 53. Just needs another project and boom, that's it. He does have 3 points a turn. I do see he's still increasing his faith on 50 points right now with 24 science and 25 culture. While we do have Hippo here starting to get 74 points of production. That's quite good. And I do see he's also going to get another 2 settles. Looks like he's expanding towards the south here. He does have this this lake, and I'm pretty sure he can get another one of these cities to the southeast of Aduatuca. We did have him also placing down Pingala, and I don't think Pingala did show up in the Byzantine cities yet. No, it's just Moksha and Magnus. We do have 3 times Wall of Storm finishing up in Ellie's territory, and I do have to say the matchup between the horses is not looking good for Ellie right now. We do need to see also if Ellie is going to manage to get the religion here. Probably Spain, right? Spain, if he does manage to get the religion in Valencia, that's going to be proper placement for him to actually get, you know, beautiful taxi straight, extra taxi straight. At Rexing, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yeah, what happened? What happened? Whoa. What? What's going on? Gethis, good evening, sir, and welcome also on YouTube. Something happened over here. At Rexing is confused. We need to know. God of Open Sky has a pantheon for France to get the extra culture for his pastures, and I do see finally he's sending that settler towards the north, 1 south. Okay, so 6th and 5th and 6th settlers are going out. Another horse from Ren probably will want to take Ayutthaya down. That is a Chinese Empire city. He definitely doesn't want to let that go through, and that's an extra city state for him. He does have China past that, but quite far away, and he would have had a much easier time to go against Byzantium on the east. We're going to need to see if he's actually going to think about a coarser timing or maybe a later on timing. We don't know yet. We're seeing Jetorix working on his builders. I would imagine feudalism is going to show up soon. I do see Lekix did manage to get over 100 science, and also Philip is 97, very, very close. Z-Hippo not far away, but still Kilad is managing to actually make more points of production than Z-Hippo's 4 Opidum amazingness empire here. That's quite good. We do have Swahili connecting all of his trade routes towards the capital with Magnus, and also getting his 6th and 7th settlers out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. While I do see he's finally getting that Sofala Liang in. He does have the builder coming out next turn. Zhang as a scientist. Hypatia did get picked up by France for a free library, and also the extra science on each of his libraries from then on. While I do notice Isodor of Miletus is going to be the next engineer. Gold does have 4 points a turn. He will have the ability to get this one. China also about to recruit another writer next, and I do see Byzantium is still working on getting that encampment training project from Nicaea. Next turn he probably will get to recruit the next general, which is going to be Timur. That's going to be the next general. That's medieval Renaissance, doesn't give bonuses to horses or archers, so yeah. There are some weak units on the Gallic defense. Actually, he has 2 scouts. Like, you should, I do have to point this out. If you have Byzantium coming against you with Crusade, you kind of have a responsibility to not give him free units, right? Like attacks like this, like scouts, for example. You don't really want to give him units that he could take out easily, because he's just gonna spread his religion everywhere. It's like a plague. He's getting in everywhere. Yeah, I mean, tough times, man. Colossal heads? Whoa, it's been some time since I've seen this one. Well, I guess he does want some extra faith. And Wallostron also coming around from Malco. So I think we kind of have a half answer here. Malco is going to want to go and get his infrastructure up for building up a lot of units, or training a lot of units. And he still has quite a few jobs available. I would imagine the chateau is going to need to be improved there. But yeah, to follow up the idea, I hope we're going to see a courser timing from him. Let's see what Byzantium is going to do here. Is he actually going to try to take out some of these scouts, or is he going to just sit with the horses? That could be an option also. Not a good one, but that could be an option. And why is he hard building a builder when he does have the ability to buy builders with faith? He does have 71 a turn, no? Anyway, Phoenicia only... Yeah, he barely got his 4th city. He did manage to get that ancestral hall, and like... Wait. It's actually going for builders now? No, I think Ahiram here really wants to test my ability of abstaining myself from opinions. Yeah, that's I feel I'm tested, guys. Yeah, this is a test. This is a test of patience. And how do you call that? Abstinence? No, it's definitely not. Doesn't that mean something else? Abstinence? Well, I guess it is what it is. And the settler did get chopped from Byblos, and we do have a few more of these builders available. Nice, nice, nice. We got the feudalism charges on them. And we do have Pingala establishing the city of Ziz next, and with a campus coming out, that's going to be a +3 in between the mountains. You will get a triple triangle of farms here in Ziz for that extra housing. And wait, Gol, what are you doing? Even putting a scout in the face of your opponent. He's sacrificing the scout to the Byzantine gods. Go, bro. Anyway, we got some heavy chariots coming around, and I would imagine Byzantium shouldn't be that far away from getting his Tagmas, upgrading his holy sites with temples, and finally getting that granary in Thessalonica for the extra housing. Did manage to get one in Adrianople. Yeah. Executor, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, good evening. I swear, streamer comes up with a new name for the map each time. Yes, yes, I am trying. Yes. Today is Lumblands. I mean, we get bored with the same names all over the place, no? It's like every day, rich islands, every day, Pangea. We need some shaking up to do. Next up, we call Pangea pancake. That sounds exactly what it is, no? It's like sometimes it's a bad pancake, you know, like mixed over there in the whatever it's called, frying pan. Is it a frying pan? I don't know. I'm not sure how to call it in English. Wait, Colossus is getting built? Is that Swahili? That is Swahili. He's building Colossus in between those harbors, just like Chad predicted over here, man. You gotta give it to Chad, man. Chad, big brain. We got also lighthouses coming from Zima, and also a few more of these builders. Wait, is this religion on the side? This is another religion for Basil to convert. Look at that. Bagamoyo did manage to get one. Let's see. Hinduism for Swahili. Is there meditation and sacred places? While China did get also a religion. He got Defender of the Faith and Jesuit dedication. Oh my god. It's gonna be so big. Like, oh my god. Byzantium is gonna get +8, guys. +8 taxes straight. I guess it's fitting because he does need to defend against France, attack into France, and also at the same time do some damage to Gaul. You call it a frying pan. Also on the last stream when you were talking about which god the Varus would inspire them, it would be the Vishnu. The Vishnu. Thank you, Rambly Man. Good evening, sir. Also, for religion, for the 4 ponies. Exactly, it's one religion for each pony. If he survives until he converts everybody, that's also good, a very good observation over here. We do need to see if Byzantium is going to survive the next part. He did manage to get the general, and I do see it's moving towards the south, and for some reason he forgave the scout. He's extremely forgetful today. No? That's a lot of Oh, I guess it is what it is. They're just not aggressive. They're just like, today is chilling time, guys. It's chilling time. They might have not even declared the war. Why did they declare the war? Phoenicia getting hanging gardens next. And I do see his fifth settler is moving quite far away to the northeast. He's still on 5. Okay, getting a 6-1 from Tyre. He's slowly expanding, but he's taking it slowly, you know, like one step at a time. It's like, you know, that moment when you want to go into the swimming pool, but you know it's cold in the swimming pool. So you're like, you have two choices. You either just go slam directly in, or you take it slow. You know, you go one, you put your feet in, your toe in, and then you put your entire feet in into the ankle, and then you go until the knee, and then you chill a little bit, and then you go a little bit more, and then the pee starts to get small, and then it's like, whoa, I need to get in, and that's it. You know, that's how it is. Eli, best aggressive face Civ player in CivFR. Sam Dude, good evening, sir, and welcome. Bonsoir, bonsoir. I heard we're making another LAN in Paris. It's gonna be quite something. Wait, is it gonna be in Paris? I don't know. Or is this Colo making a surprise something for us? Well, we're gonna go to Monte Carlo or something. Kick. We don't know. He only said Civland 2026. But he's a leaker, so I don't know. He's an admin and a leaker. So yeah, he's starting it up. He's starting it up, man. Maybe some dude knows a few more details. Do we know anything? Anything more? Wait, did oh, finally that scout got taken down. He slammed Byzantium. Eli didn't forgive him anymore. Did it convert anything? Okay, it got one there. To have a campus from Constantinople, that's going to be a nice and easy +4. While I do see Thessalonica is still working on the temples, he did manage to get 83 faith a turn. No idea? Okay, unfortunate. What am I drinking really? I'm actually not, I'm drinking coffee right now. But coffee sometimes makes me weird, so you know. Like I actually do try to not have that much energy because I go wow. I'm not that cool. I'm an extremely energetic person. Hello, I'm back. It is FNC versus RNG in the upper bracket finals versus VCT. VCT, I mean. And the lower bracket quarterfinals are gonna be PRX and MIB and DRX versus the Team Heretics. I have no idea which team is in the lead, by the way. Okay, and Hippodrome's coming out from Adrianople. Wait, Byzantium doesn't get his free units anymore, no? No more free units from his buildings. If I remember correctly, they took this one away. That's kind of nasty, actually. That's very nasty. That's such a slowdown. Units do full damage, following them, gain the time by unique unit, and that's it. He doesn't get the free ones from the Hippodromes anymore. Yeah, Fanatic. Oh yeah, Fanatic. Totally forgot what FNC was standing for. Do we have? Oh, we got Jebel actually getting out from goal. He's gonna get a lot of iron and also a little bit of faith. Let's see. Goal is mathematics in 2, 25 science 53, culture, while Eli did manage to get to 33. He's also getting his feudalism next turn. Did manage to also get only 2 of these pre-builds for possible tagmas, and I'm pretty sure he does need to get a lot more. Did manage to get the gold per turn, or I would say both of them did manage to get the gold per turn, while Malco jumped up significantly in the science. He's 56 and 41 culture. I do see he's getting his Temple of Artemis from the capital, and did get some of these chateaus down for that extra culture and the gold points. We do have him chopping out everything since he did manage to get those feudalism bonuses. Is there anyone? Yeah, there we go. So Paris is gonna get Temple, and I'm pretty sure Byblos did finish Hanging Gardens. Yes, it did. We do have another 2 settlers moving east. 6. Oh, and the 7th one actually southwest of Tyre. He's still not sending this one here. Wow, man. He's taking it slow, guys. We found it. It's fine. He's taking it slow. We do have him on 31 science and 39 culture. Only 67 points of production. That is kind of unusual, especially since, you know, we do see him here free sim. On the other side, you do see Lekix and Zippo do have more than 100, and we do have Smilol and Kilad with more than 100. They're keeping up with each other quite nicely. There's quite a bit of an advantage from Philip II that he kept from the beginning of the game, and it looks like he's just gonna keep on getting more advantages. Colosseum finishing in Zaragoza in 4 turns. He did manage to get another chop in a builder, working on Oracle in the city of Barcelona, while he's 5 turns away from getting the golden age. He does need another 8 points to get there. And we do have Blerov needing 5 points. Ellie's gonna need a lot more, 15 points actually. Kilad is gonna need 7. I do see Voctor is gonna need 7. Malco 8. Lekix a lot more, 13. And Zihippo a lot more, 12. Good evening, Armada Siracusa. Good evening, sir. Also, what is the Phoenicia and Gilgabro Coastal Reina plus the harbor building? And it's not yet. Actually, talking about the trade routes, they did get these, but they didn't get the other ones. Hey, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, and we do have again Valorant showing up with another gift sub. Amazing. We got 6. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Royal Tombs coming out for Phoenicia, also placing down his water mills in the city of Tyre. I'm still very surprised about what's going on over there with the build queues. We got a few more builders coming from Byzantium. I'm still a bit confused about why he's actually hard building these builders instead of just buying them with faith. And I do notice Byzantium is actually, look at this, man. Mosrat, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Also, Nash9, good evening, sir, and welcome. Isam Dude asking, why didn't he get gifted one? That's a good question. It happens. Check. We got Byzantium getting a few more of these heavy chariots, and I do see his Timur general got pushed back. It's not like it was actually giving any bonuses. Couldn't manage to get that spread into record, and I do notice the Gallic units do have actually enough strength to take on the Byzantine army before it gets the Tagmas. And we do have Eli getting his civil service next turn, and also shipbuilding, and I do see Gold did manage to get civil service, one of the reasons his horses are actually strong right now. Because otherwise they would be not that strong, or I should say they would not be able to withstand the great awesomeness of the Byzantine nation. We got Sumeria making a lot of settlers, actually 1, 2, 3, 4 settlers that are going towards the north. I do notice he's also finishing up his libraries in his campuses, and we do have him with 48 science and 50 culture at the moment, but a lot of production on 139. I do see China started to getting a few more of these Series E side. Handan and Changsha got placed. We do have him with Chengdu to the north. Finally did discover Lake Victoria. I do see another one of these settlers. What? He's not going for the Great Lake Victoria. He's going for the Great Stone Settle on the northeast. Yeah. Also started getting the wall here, the Great Chinese Wall. Happens. Tiki tack tack, tiki tack tack. Got his religion. We do need to wait to see when Byzantium is actually gonna get those missionaries. He needs to convert quite a few of them. Does Spain still have one? Yeah, Spain still actually can get one. Phoenicia did get stewardship and divine inspiration. Wait, what? Where did he get a holy site? Oh, in the city of Tyre he got a holy site. Got it. Also, how are we? We're 3 turns out. 2 points for Blero. Eli still needs quite a few. Smilol did manage to secure his golden age. Kilait also just needs 2 more points. We did have him finishing the Colossus and getting all of those extra trade routes. And I do see Mausoleum of Halicarnassus is gonna finish next turn in Bagamoyo. That should be fine. Campus is in Jedi, while he did manage to place Mombasa on the western side. There are quite a few more settlers coming around. I do see 2 are already out, and I do see a 3rd one is getting trained in Sofala, finishing next turn. Where 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cities strong. Soon to be 10 cities strong. Also, Sumeria is actually getting Wall of Throne. Okay. That's surprising that he's getting Wallows Throne here. I guess he's gonna prepare to fight Blaireau for the remainder of the game, and we do need to see Blaireau here actually getting a military intelligence agency in 4 from Xi'an, still getting his builders out. Okay, more units. We got a Dromo from Constantinople. Really wants to get a golden age here. He's still gonna need 7 points. So he got a Hippodrome. The Dromo is gonna put him to 53 points, and he's gonna need what, 60? I think he needs 60 now, right? Oof, that's gonna be quite a challenge. Oh wait, when he's gonna get the Dromo, he's gonna get also the boat, right? The first boat. So it should be like 6 points. Al Hassan is ancestral. Boba. Yes, he's ancestral hall. Yes, Boop confirmed. It's just 8 between normal and golden now. Yes, Ram. Good evening, sir. Yes, it is just 8 between golden. But I'm saying it's 7 because I was counting the 4 of the Dromon over these whatever it is right now, 49. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, he did get the extra bonus. He did get the extra 2 from the boat. So he's 55 out of 60. Just needs 2 more. Whoa, I got a frog wow emote. What is this? I got a choo-choo. Look at this, what Twitch gave me. A choo-chooing red green frog saying wow. Anyway, we got some arenas coming around here from Byzantium. That sounds like extra production for nothing. Doesn't it seem like extra production for nothing being established in this? Anyway, Divine is finishing next turn. And we do have this as the last. No, it's the second to last turn. So Eli just needs 2 points. Blaireau secured. Smilor secured. Kilad secured his golden. Vokter secured his golden. Malco still needs 1 point on, what is it, France here? Did he get a boat? He didn't get a boat. He needs to get a boat. He did manage to get his spy castles activated. Intelligence agency finishing in 7 here in the city of Paris, while he's still working on his campuses. Finally put down 1 encampment from Rennes and started working on general points, while Bordeaux did place a second one. Also, doesn't that vary though? Which, what? If you are higher in Erascore, the gap between normal and next golden should be higher. Right. So the gap between normal and golden, and also between, I would say, dark and normal doesn't change. It's always a difference of 8. Yes. It's always 8. They changed it. It used to be like 10 or something, if I remember correctly. And they changed it to, yeah, there we go. It's 10 in the base game and it's 8 in this one. Colosseum did get finished on Spain, and I do see Hippo did secure his golden age, but Le Kick still needs 3 points to get there. He's trying to get his great bath from Uruk, and he does have 1 chop. While we do have him getting another encampment project next turn, looks like he's gonna have enough points to pick up El Cid here for a general of his own. Very nice. Also sending a city right in the face of China. That is dangerous, next to one of the fertiles here to the northwest of Shurupak. Okay, Eli, is he upgrading something? I mean, come on, get the Tagmas jumping. Okay, that seems like his forces are able to take on the challenge. We do have Tagmas getting hard built here from Constantinople. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, just 5 pre-builds, 6 pre-builds for him. He definitely needs to get a trade route from Thessalonica to the other cities and also towards Adrianople. Only has a single trade route because, you know, didn't actually build a harbor or a commercial here, unfortunately. Settler lost? What? Wait, who lost a settler? Oh. What? That's a Spanish settler that got... So, it got taken by Vilnius, and then Vilnius got levied by France? And he cannot touch the settler. No? He cannot touch the settler. He cannot attack into Vilnius because it's levied. Oh my god, he's just gonna need to move around the settler now. and he doesn't know in which direction the central is going, because you know it's the AI. You never know. Yeah, Vilnius is the one capturing it. Amazing. Yeah, we got some watermills coming up here, and I do see Valencia still didn't work on the project for profits. We do have Spain here with 19 points or 20 points out of 30 actually, because he's very close to 19.8. Another settler coming up from Madrid, and he did start to put down his industrial zone, started to get those extra adjacency points also from the aqueducts. Okay, this is the last turn. And we do have everybody managing to secure their golden age. That's fine. Another 2 cities settles down from Poney, and we do have him getting another 2. He's finishing up his pillar tombs and getting those lighthouses in. Very nice. No military yet from Sumeria. I don't know, do I see him actually building one. We're going to need to see if he's going to start working on one next. And I do have to point out, Byzantium at the moment still did not do something here. Wait, did he get a tagma from Adrianople from the arena? Do you get it just from the arena, or do you not get it at all? Hippodrome. When buildings in these districts receive... Oh, so you do get it for the buildings, but you don't get it for the district itself. Got it. Okay, very nice. Got it, thank you. Maybe he thought he would get a settler too? Yeah, he probably did think that. Look at this. He cannot touch it. Like, he cannot even move on top of it. Yeah, Spain is gonna get it back with no contest. Now we're also gonna have a pause here for the Congress to go through, and we're gonna come back afterwards to see what's going on. What is happening? Statue of Zeus did get built in Gallic territory, and I do see he's working on his intel agency. The timers of Eli here are actually strong enough to go through the Gallic horses. I don't see the general appearing next to them. So we don't have the extra +5. That would actually make it significantly stronger. The question is, why is he not stepping up on this? Getting a GMC from Constantinople. And I do have to point out, Gold did manage to get a few of these defensive units into the quarter, and then started working on spearmen anti-cav units to hold cavs, the tagmas. Okay. Be right back. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Boop, boop, beep, beep. Boop, boop, beep, beep. Boop, boop. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, coming closer, man. Movement, movement. Yeah, it's like in the Alien. Beep, 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 beep. Anyway, what do we have? Plums, no amenities. Looks like Hinduism is gonna get a +10, and I do see Ahiram is gonna get his Diplo points. Blero here with the Drums of War Golden Age, and from what I do notice, he started getting some heavy chariots. I do see their economy is not that great, but they do probably have enough to upgrade the Tagmas. We do have also Blero here with 54 science and 60 culture, while he's on 130 points of production. That's okay right now. Actually, we don't really have that much of a difference in production between the two sides that we've seen in the previous games. Eddie, 53 science and 71 culture, still on 4 cities, getting that GMC up in 4, while his first timer is on the front line here. He does need to chew through the Gallic defenses at the beginning. Those are just going to be horses. And oh, we do have a PB pause. Okay. Well, I guess we do have a longer pause than we were expecting. Basil is still on 2. He's still on 2 taxi straight. He still didn't get missionaries to go to his opponent, and I do notice actually Spain did manage to get his settler back. We'll get to settle it soon in towards Vilnius there. And there are quite a few actually Byzantine tagmas that are coming around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 did get upgraded. 6 is coming in. 7, 8 also from Nicaea. The question is he gonna be fast enough? And is he gonna spread his religion towards Gaul? That's what I wanna know. Is he gonna do it? What's Civ7 doing, guys? Not much. Oh, did manage to get 9,000 players with the discount. They did get a 30% off discount, but didn't seem like it moved the needle that much. Oh well. I guess we'll see. We'll see in the long term. Hey, yeah, it's Crusade Basil. He did manage to get Crusade as the second belief. What happened here? Itchy fingers? Oh, it says bug. Okay. What bug? There needs to be some bug squishing going on tonight for Killad's PC, no? Oh well. I think we were needing to talk about Smilol next. Oh, France actually France has a spy. He might try to upgrade the units. If Vilnius has quite a few warriors that he did manage to levy, could do some damage against the Spanish Empire from the north. Did he manage to get to many times or something? That would be amazing if Malco did manage to get to many times. I do see him on printing though. Bottom three has coursers, has castles, of course. Trebuchet coming from Bordeaux. Still did not pick off Ayutthaya. The city state did get walls, and it looks like he's sending one of his let's see, some of his units, including a trebuchet there. France did get, well, you cannot really take this settler though. Doesn't have enough units, and there is a Spanish horse that is gonna rampage through the warriors. Looks like they're not gonna relobby. Okay. Hot join. Zmilol here did get his free inquiry golden age this time, 100 science and a 65 culture, with also 170 points of production, working on building the foreign ministry in the city of Madrid. And I do see he did get A Coruña and Cartagena on the western side of this coast. Doesn't get to actually take over the city states with, you know, naval units. He needs to get his religion from Valencia, still working on the Great Prophet points. It looks like he does need another 7.2. Kila had 112 and 37. We do have him on 143 points of production, and I do see he's on 90 gold, still working on getting more traders. Did get that beautiful religion, and we do need to see how quickly actually, you know, the missionaries of Byzantium can get here. Yeah, we do have quite a few builders coming around, and I do see he still is working on his lighthouses. Getting a few units on the eastern side towards his opponent, towards Sumeria. Will be cautious to actually get some of these to defend the city of Jedi, and even Bagamoyo. You never know when some weird Sumerian units are going to find it funny to go and pillage some stuff. We did have also Vokter, 67 science and 56 culture in a Pembrasian voice golden age, still getting settlers out, actually expanding quite aggressively right now. Since at the beginning of the game, he didn't really get that quickly to expand. He was sitting on 3 cities at 1040 or something. Also, I see that the game pause button UI is different from game to game. Sometimes I see unpausing a 3-to-1, other times simply unpauses directly. It's just different on how you press. Like if you press P, it unpauses directly. If you press on the unpause button on the UI, it starts the countdown. It's a 10-second countdown, which is very annoying, by the way, because at the end of the countdown, you have like a forced resync in the game, and it for the PCs that have the pin bug, it like freezes the computer for a few seconds, for like a second or something. Anyway, Malco, 92 sciences, 69 culture. French Empire is going for a second Pembrasian voice. Still working on getting his science up and getting those coursers out. I do see he sent one to the east, but that looks like a sentinel rather than an attacking force. 102 points of production. Do look very good right now. Actually, more than Ellie. Lekix, 106 science, 33 culture, switch to a free inquiry golden age. Doesn't look like he has that much to go for, but he does have 211 points of production. With Reina establishing Nisin, he's making 92 gold points a turn, and I do see he's still working on his campuses and libraries. Did manage to get the Incamas, but still no general. Oh, he did get to recruit El Cid. Never mind, I stay corrected. He actually did get a general for this era. Z Hippo, 54 science and 55 culture. He's in trouble. We got the Byzantine Tagmas on his back over here, and we do need to see if wait. Oh, we didn't go next turn, right? We didn't go next turn, so these guys didn't get to attack. We're actually gonna see some first moves happening. Looks like Z Hippo still is trying to keep this line of defense, even though he didn't get the pikeman upgraded in the recorder, and those are gonna be the ones that are probably gonna defend against the Tagmas here. Smashy, smashy. Boomsy, boomsy. I think he might actually have enough strength to take down a horse. I don't know. It kind of looks like it, no? Like attack first with the Tagma, attack with this one, and then with the scout, and boom, that horse should die. Interesting how the swordsman in flat territory is stronger than the horse in ideal territory. What? And fortified. Okay, I mean it's only 2-point difference, but still. We do have some crossbows also from Byzantium coming through, and this will help him deal with the pikemen. These are very, very good against the pikemen. I do see also his GMCs coming up in 2 from Constantinople, and he did buy out an apostle. A bit surprising where he did buy it. I would have imagined he would have bought it in Nicaea or something, because it's definitely the east that he needs to go for. We do have also France, still trying to get to the Spanish settler. And I don't see him actually upgrading units next to Vilnius. Looking at his tech side, he's still going for sailing and diplo service, not actually getting his, men-at-arms. Yes, the button is the problem. Yes, actually the button is the problem. Smilol got his first knight out. Oh, Philip II actually is going to try to get a stronger city defense. I do see he did upgrade one of his heavy chariots into a knight from Valencia, and still has quite an army of builders just moving around everywhere. By the way, Z Hippo is on 166 points of production, and he did choose to go for the Drums of War Golden Age. Let's have that extra production towards military units. Did get pillaged a little bit in Novio Dunum, but he fixed that problem. And I do see his one turning pieman from the capital has good enough production there. Now the question is, how is Eli gonna approach the total destruction, the demise of the Gallic Empire here? Basil needs more cities. Goal is double the production. Yeah. Oh, wait, he moved? He put horse? Why didn't he get this horse though? Anyway. Now this horse can be double smacked. That's kind of dangerous, exposing your horse like that. Well, he got out of the forest and he doesn't have fortify anymore. So yeah, come on Eli. Come on Eli. Do it Eli. The horse is waiting for you in Valhalla. Okay, got one. He already converted to record tunnel. Got 2. We got the pikemen of gold coming through, and they do a lot of damage against the Tagmas. So I do see them 75 on the attack against his opponent. 65. Only 65. Victor establishing the record for some extra defense. And we do have San Tzu and also Burica. I'm actually a bit surprised that Gold did not convert Burica into a military engineer, so he could actually build up some pathways. Would be nice to have some extra roads here. You have to add the faith per turn. Yes, you do need to actually add the faith per turn. So it's like 121 divided by 3 or something. There's like 40 more production. It's still not catching up to Vercingetorix. Still not there, no? It's like what, 130 something versus the 176. Anyway. Green GMC finishing next turn. Arenas, also you gotta add this, by the way, his free units that are coming from the arenas, no? That's still production in some sense. Does Gold have a spot? He did get Zeus. He already got it. He got it, and actually these pikemen over here are already from that one, from that wonder. 2 archers, I don't know where the third one went. Here probably, east side. Yeah, it's here. And he got Jebel also. More traders for Phoenicia. Gold per turn does look good on Phoenicia. He's on 118. And I do see him on 116 points of production at the moment. Still kind of second to last. Actually, third to last. Magnus, LPQI. Getting another campus and also more lighthouses. Okay. Sumeria. Getting a few knights in the western cities, also finishing his intelligence agency in 2 turns. One I do have to say, China is preparing a big military to go against his opponent. Has quite a few crouching tigers and also pre-built heavy chariots. They don't have that much gold to upgrade him yet. We'll see when they will manage to get this. We do have Lekix here with quite a bit more size over his opponent, 50 more points. But it's gonna be quite tough for him to get to a much stronger unit like a Cuirassier over this era. Okay, so one Tagma did go down. The Gallic pikeman did manage to smash it silly, and we do have the crossbow showing up to do the damage, but yeah, it's still a problem. He needs a lot more Tagmas, a lot more, or a lot more units actually in total, in general. Okay, more crossbows from Adrianople. Another one of these arenas is going to finish in Nicaea. And I do see he's getting the Tagmas towards Cardiff. Should actually convert that city before he's getting there. So he can do the full damage against the walls. We do have him with 2 of these great prophets and a missionary that are moving towards the east side. They do need to convert 3 nations, so they have a lot of work to do. Printing finishing in 3 here for Eli, while Hippo is going to go for his construction. Okay. Crossbows slowly moving. One Tagma did get the promo, the other one did not. Attacking into the horses is relatively easy for them, but these pikemen are deadly. They just like that. That is a problem. What is France doing? Okay, getting into the borders of Ayutthaya with his trebuchets, and we'll start to knock down the walls. We do have him finishing up also universities and getting more spies out. I am actually curious if he's gonna try to get a terracotta army next to one of these encampments here. He does have one finished, two finished. The third one is finishing up in Avignon. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. If he does manage to get a few level 2 spies, that's gonna be amazing. Amazing. Like those spies of China, of France are just insane. China does have 4 pre-builds for knights here, and he does have one of these spies in the territory of Sumeria. While I don't see Sumeria placing a spy at the moment in the Chinese territory, still no settle on Lake Victoria, unfortunately for Brelo. Goal. Still getting horses. Looks like Tagmas just watching Tagmas. One of the horses of Fear of Gold did get taken out. Doesn't seem there's gonna be that much of a counter. If he does get, like that Byzantine horse, if he's gonna get hit, and that's what I wanted to say, it's gonna get a promo. And now he just needs to run away with it. And promote. Like put it on the stone and promote. Or there, I guess. Or not. He didn't get to promote. That's unfortunate. He promoted the Tagma. I guess that was a stronger unit. More expensive unit. Okay, the crossbows do need to start shooting down the pikemen. They're way too strong for the Tagmas at the moment. And we do have a spy from Gold getting into Adrianople, while at the moment Byzantium does not have a spy yet in the Gallic territory. It does not get that extra intel. Looks like the pikeman, if he's gonna get another hit, it's gonna be... He's gonna get a promo. Ooh, 81 defense knight. Pikeman. That's just so strong. The crossbows will really need to drill a line through those defenses. Okay, Salamanca did get placed down, and I do notice France still did not upgrade the units of Vilnius here that he levied them. We do have Spain not actually caring of putting units into the north, and I do see Cardiff did get converted to the Byzantine religion, while the wall is going to go up next turn. He did get 2 hits with Tagmazone, didn't put it under siege yet. He just needs to move one of the Tagmas on the T-tile. And I do see a scout is coming in for the pillages. But these are only like, oh, I guess he does have an industrial zone, but 3 plantations and 1 mine. Still something. Sumeria, Diplo Quarter in 3. More knights from Ur. And I do see he finished that one from Shurupak, while the Crouching Tigers of China are moving forward. They're going to take out the Sumerian horse in the rainforest. If that guy doesn't move, and it looks like he is not moving. He's not moving. He's not getting out of that hill. Wow. That's a courageous one. Nobody has Terracotta Army, or at least I didn't see it. I didn't see it. We got quite a few Chinese walls coming up everywhere. Hildegard of Bingen is also getting out. Let me actually take a look here. Imhotep is going to be the next engineer for the extra points of production. Abu also is going to be here on the scientist screen. And we do have Ifadlan getting picked up by what? Sumeria? Sumeria got 1 extra trader. And Zankian doesn't seem like it showed up. Yeah, no Zankian yet. So the second trader merchant is not yet available for them. Okay, knights upgraded from China. We do have Sumeria actually with not enough strength to defend against the Chinese units. And there is extra intel on China against Sumeria. And especially with the Crouching Tigers, he's going to do the initial damage quite nicely. Okay, let's see. A bit of a change of defensive stance here. Gaul is getting those units back. And I do see Byzantium is bringing in a few more Tagmas here, but still no spy in his opponent's cities. He's managed to train one from Constantinople. Did manage to take a unit probably of France from the western side of his border. While these crossbows are going to need to make that line of defense. In the meantime, the Tagmas are working on taking down Cardiff. And those missionaries and the apostles just keep on their way so they can get to the religions of his allies here. If he does manage to get +8 taxes straight, the matchup of damage between him and Gaul is just gonna change significantly. I do have to point out he did manage to get more science and more culture than his opponent here, but still lacking the production points. Is less than half when you only look at the raw production. Good thing he does have 124 faith attempt to work with. Okay. Horse of Sumeria did actually manage to get out. And I do see courses are also going from Sumeria's main cities towards the front line. Started working on campus research projects to get ready for Newton and Ibn Khaldun. Oh, Ibn Khaldun already did get picked up by Spain here. And I do see Newton is going to be next. With Swahili managing to finish projects, he's not far away. Campus research project finishing next turn. Another 2 in the next 2 turns. He only needs 1 for the scientist for Newton. So he's going to get it next turn. I don't think anybody's going to manage to actually contest it somehow. Spain started getting these theater squares with the amphitheaters in them so he can work the books. And we do need to see if France is going to manage to take down Arthur. 54 on the defense. Arthur still has quite a few units, but the trebuchets of France are doing the damage against those walls and managing to knock them down. And we do have a maritime zone away, and I do see there is a courser next to the border of Arthur. Just pillaging. Another spy from Paris, and we still don't have him actually with that terracotta. Not even trying to build it anywhere. Oh well. We'll see when somebody does. Are these tagmas strong enough to go against the coursers? Hello? Yeah. Without the intel maybe. And that's with the charge promotion on them. Oh man, these spike. What? What damage, man? Oh my god, damage. The tagmas are outmatched. The Gallic pikemen are just running them down everywhere. Wow. Did you see that smacking of the Tagma? That's unbelievable. Okay, he really needs to get his cities converted to his religion. He really needs to get that extra taxi straight. That's just slowing him down so much from actually having the damage to go against Gaul. And of course, he really needs to get the spy over his opponent. Printing, I think, finished. Yeah, I think he finished. Gaul only has the +3 coming out from his spy over Byzantium and not the printing one. Yeah, they're pushing the Tagmas off the cliffs. Oh my god, it's the moist story all over again. It's the moist story all over again. Oh man, that's a big attack from China going against Sumeria. And we do have him with these crouching tigers getting closer to the Sumerian knights to start shooting them down. He does have reinforcements coming up from Taiwan, and there is a secondary attack going towards Ur, where there is a spy seeing what's going on. Ancient walls are going up in 3, and we do need to see if these knights... Oh, they do have the attack damage to take down the encampment before these walls go up. They won't take the city in the same time because there aren't enough units, and there's a few too many tiles to actually go through. Gaul says to Basil, stop slacking. We can defeat you easily. Yeah, Basil is, he's kind of caught slacking. Did manage to take another city center here, Cardiff. Did get to 6 cities. And of course, there are more Tagmas on the way. Getting hard built, that's one of the problems here. It's just getting outproduced by Gaul at every stage. Oh well, we'll see if he does manage to catch up. And this is gonna be big against their opponents, against Sumeria. This is the biggest simmer, right, on the side of the Great Barrier, the Great Cheese Barrier, whilst Milol and Kilad are not getting touched. So Eli and Blero are fighting. Spain and Kilad are not getting touched. And on the other side, Voktar, that was doing the goal per turn, he's doing it, but he's not really rising up in stats quickly. He's 82 and 64. Not that fast. Any movement? We got a line of units from Byzantium getting those crossbows a little bit further. Just need to keep getting promotions for them. Basil turn 60, only 5 cities plus 1 city state taken less than a turn ago is simply self-defeating. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, he didn't really have good land, and he was forced to place 2 of his cities in non-freshwater positions. That slowed him down massively. I can bet you anything that slowed him down massively. We'll see after he gets his taxi straight if he does have the damage to go against Hippo. And I do have to point out, it's not like Gaul actually has a lot of science and culture. Like he's 60 and 64. Ellie's 88 and 84. He's keeping up nicely. We do have a lot of units coming out from Gaul on the east. That's a lot of coursers. And also they do have a general with them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 coursers, more than 10 coursers are deployed on the eastern side, and they are strong as the Tagmas by the looks of it, especially since this Tagma does not have a general with it and the coursers do. Only acceptable if fighting on 2 fronts at the same time. Even then, no, taxes conversion is big problem. Yes, really needs to get the taxes. And I do have to point out he didn't really get to use his crusade here. He's not fighting in the territory converted of his opponent. Yeah. France, men at arms. Looks like France might actually think of getting some Guard Imperials against his opponent. I mean, that's gonna be a long way if he's thinking of getting the Guard Imperials to Byzantium. That's gonna be a long journey for those ones. Swahili working on his shipyards for the extra production points. He did manage to get to 250, and I do see Smilo is on 274, managing to get significantly more than Gilgamesh, not to mention more than double his culture, more science, and more gold. That's pretty good performance here from Smilo. We do have also Byzantium about to start converting the city of Valencia, and we'll get those extra 2 taxes points. That's gonna be extremely valuable for him. Oh, there's a Tagma getting smacked. Didn't actually get that much damage. The pikeman will need to do the shots here. It does have the echelon promotion, and we do have the Tagma just running away. Okay, yeah, makes sense. The forest is kind of annoying for these crossbows to actually get visibility to attack into the pikeman from behind the Tagmas. They're finding it hard to actually get the shots off. Oh well. He did choose to go and attack like this, so he shouldn't be complaining. Okay, first missionary getting here. Apostle is also next. We do have Smilol still getting his theater squares out for the extra culture, and still has traders that he needs to connect to the capital. Did manage to recruit Imhotep, and I do see Zankian is also going to be the next merchant. Very high probability that France is going to pick it up. Gold does have the ability to recruit the great engineer Bisheng, and I do notice Newton did get picked up by Swahili, and Raja Todarmal by Sumeria. So we do have Swahili here with an extra free library, free university. Jumped up to 212 science. He's the first one in the game that is more than 200 science at the moment. And 300 points of production. More science, and I do have to point out, as you can see, Sumeria is in trouble. We do have China knocking on his doorstep. And at the moment, there's nobody catching up in the science from the 4 ponies, from the cheese barrier. Wait, the cheese barrier is melting? Oh man, we got some fried cheese right here. Yeah, but he doesn't care. His goal was to force Gold to stop simming. Yeah, true. That's true. They're sacrificing 2 players to annoy what? 1, 2, 3 players. They cannot get here to Phoenicia, and I am a bit surprised that France is actually militarizing as quickly as it is. I would have expected him to try to get a lot more settlers going before he's gonna do this, but anyway, at least he's gonna get a city center here, Ayutthaya, and by the looks of it, he's gonna try to get the military engineers to build up the pathways to his opponent, to Byzantium. But yeah, that still means his attention is on Byzantium and nobody else. It's not like he can actually get quickly to Spain or to Swahili. He needs to go through the Sumerian territory, his ally, to get there. Oh man, these Tagmas are getting caught out. Did he manage to get that spy in? Still no spy? Still no spy. Still no spy from Basil in Gallic territory. Yeah, nasty. I do see some of these Gallic coursers are actually diverting towards Spain, while Spain does have knights, and I'm pretty sure he can actually get a few more of them. Looks like there's gonna be a big fight between the Byzantine units and these Gallic coursers in the forest here. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of boom boom. That's gonna be a lot of boom boom happening. Good thing is the Gallic general is actually quite behind, not giving that many bonuses. There are also horses going forward to see maybe they can help out somewhere. Ellie play for spy? Yeah, place the spy. Well, Ellie's now moving spy. Stavros is just here in Constantinople, just chilling. Okay, come on. We need to see Valencia getting converted. We need to see that extra +2 taxi straight. That actually, that extra strength might make the difference between these Tagmas dying or these Tagmas surviving. I want to mention this is very important, extremely important. Exactly, we want the boom boom. Exactly. What is the boom boom happening? Crossbows, commercials. Looks like also Sumeria did manage to get quite a few more knights. We do have Crouching Tigers moving towards Ur, but that city did manage to finish the walls, and I'm pretty sure the Crouching Tigers don't have that much strength. We do have Lagash here getting encircled by the Chinese units. I'm sorry, I have something in my throat. This is what it is. It's a little bit of barf from Civ7. It's lingering. Actually, from the modders of the moderators of the Civilization official server, making me barf all the time, man. Oh, one of the Tagmas did get taken down. No, Eli, you lost the Tagma. I guess he could get one of the courses, but then it's not cool. Not cool. Anyway, still didn't convert Valencia. I think Eli's missing some moves here. Also did not promote this apostle. Maybe he gets the extra 2 charges or something promo. Didn't move the spy. What is he doing? Oh man, did Eli get distracted by somebody? Uh-oh. Okay, we do have Ipo's units actually going towards Spain, and as you can see, Spain is starting to get to chop some of these heavy chariots in A Coruña to keep that city safe. Now, we do have also more Tagmas getting trained in the cities of Byzantium. Maybe they can actually get onto the front line and defend this. Yeah, Spain does manage to get ironclad strength cities, so extremely strong. These coursers shouldn't have enough strength to go through them, especially if the ironclad is directly in the city center. Looking here, we did have Lagash starting to be taken out by the, well, tickled by the Crouching Tigers. They're only doing 35 to that 49 defense strength city. The Knights are gonna tickle a little bit harder, and I do see these Crouching Tigers also trying to keep away the Sumerian Knights from Shurupak from getting into the front line. Swahili getting his universities up, still has the most science in the game, 223, and I do see Philip is starting to get more than 200 also, while Lekix here is struggling to get over 200 and he's getting pushed by China. He does need to divert a lot more of his production towards military units rather than actually getting, you know, sim up. That will be slowing him down. While I see China is the first one to actually put down Terracotta Army. He's finishing up in fortress here from his capital. We do need to see if Spain... why is France not building it? He's still hard building Musket, man. Wait, he actually wants to get on the Guard Imperial timing over his opponent here? Oh man, that's gonna be so long. Oh well, I guess with maybe a medic or something is gonna be faster. Medic, road, general. Okay, we'll try. Goal is delayed, but we'll recover enough to take out both. You think Goal is gonna take out Goal? Sorry, Goal is gonna take out Basil? I don't know, man. I don't know about this. I mean, sure, the timing is kind of over here, but I'm pretty sure with extra taxi straight, Byzantium is gonna have strong units. And he's getting cav soon. He's on siege tactics next turn. Doesn't seem like anybody boosting him there. But anyway, let's actually see. More crossbow shots. Still needs to drill through this pipeman defense. Way too many units, way too strong. There is a forest fire that might help him. Oh, men at arm. Look at that forest fire, man. It burned the feet of the men at arm. Now we got stinky feet. Stinky burned feet over here. Oh, man, you see, like, fleshy steps everywhere. Oh, well. Blero gonna get metal casting. Where is he? Oh, he got pushed. He got pushed by Sumeria, and it looks like Sumeria did manage to take out quite a few units here, actually. Wait, is Lagash actually gonna be taken down? I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be taken down. And these knights can actually two-shot the crouching tigers, even if they are in the forest. That's a problem. I would call that a problem. And since he cannot really do that much damage to the city of Ur and has no reinforcements, I'm very worried about this this attack, about the health of this attack. It just doesn't seem like it has the muscle behind it. Gold has to have the science of Spain? Yes. Yes. I mean, what? He has a quarter. What I mean, we got Spain here on 212. And then goal is 59. It's a quarter. Why is this spy not moving from Byzantium? Man, I'm telling you, Eli is distracted by something. I don't know, maybe he's eating at the same time, or I don't know. Something. Maybe, you know, he has a cat like Athena and he needs to brush her or something. He's really getting distracted. How does chopping work? Choppy chop, choppy chop, choppy chop. What? +2 taxi straight. We got the taxi straight, boys. Yeah, we got the +4. +4 activated. Apostles keep on moving. They do need to get to the cities of China here. When I do see the Terracotta Army is finishing. I'm not sure exactly which one is the city, the holy city. China's holy city is Wuhan. Yeah, Wuhan. There we go. Oh, perfect. That's actually perfect. That's exactly next to Spain. That's amazing. And the Swahili, or who did it? Swahili, I think, right? That should be Sofala. No, it's Tyre, actually. Wait, that's Phoenicia. Never mind. Where is Swahili? This one? Swahili. Bagamoyo. Bagamoyo is this. Okay. Well, it's not that far away from getting. And there are road pathways. Look at the trade routes between Swahili. They still didn't use. Oh man, they didn't use the lake settle. They didn't use the beautiful lake settle for the extra gold. At least they are making some gold on each side. While Ahiram is starting to get more than 200. Finally, he got that science and culture going. 250 points of production. He's catching up, and he's catching up nicely. Look at that, how much city count does count here. We do have in the army tab, actually, era score. Voctor is on 11 cities, Kirad 11 cities. We got Spain on 10, while I do see Lekix is on 9. He might actually lose one, no? Wait, this is not Lekix. Smirol is upgrading his knights, should have more than enough strength to keep away these coursers from his borders. And Eli's Tagmas are coming to help there. Should be fine. To see more damage being done. Crossbows still don't have shooting solution. This is the crossbow that cannot shoot anything, by the way. Like nothing. Not even his own units. He cannot do anything there. He's watching the butts of these Tagmas and that's it. The muskets, yes. Trying to build the logistics and the pre-builds. Yeah, look at that. He's trying to get there. There are a few Byzantine Tagmas that are trying to hunt down the French units in between, the sentinels in between. And we do have a French settler also probably moving towards this desert location on the oasis next to Dalol. Get the Wanderer score and also have a staging location for all of these pre-builds to upgrade into his Guard Imperials. Wait, he's going metal casting in 3 and not going military science. Okay, sure. Eddie also getting his CAF technology in 3 turns. Ballistics on Blero in 4. And I do see Lagash is not going to be taken down. He lost the knight to the north, lost the knight to the west. And these crouching tigers are just going to die. They're just going to die to the knights of Sumeria. Well, there's going to be some damage being done. Okay, one crouching tiger is gonna die, and one knight is gonna die next turn. I don't think he has enough. I'm pretty sure actually he doesn't have enough for a second. Maybe if he hits this one, with 2 units like this and this. Oh well, we'll see next turn. Why is the general getting a tile of his own? Why is that crossbow not linked up with the general? Wait, which crossbow? Which tile? This one? I don't know. Well, there are a few crossbows from Sumeria from Uru coming. This is unfortunate actually. This was an attack from China that could have been so strong, but just wasn't. Whoa, 2 of these did die. Okay, 2 of these crossbows and crouching tigers did die. That's unfortunate. And only a single knight from Sumeria. Okay, more wall damage here in Ur, but still not even close to enough to go through the wall defense. We got another knight coming up from Taiwan, and I do see Handan started working on some hard builds. He did unfortunately lose his generals from the front line. They got pushed back. Spain still needs to actually take care of the Gallic coursers. He's getting slowed down a little bit, but he's still managing to rise up in the science screen. And I do see there are quite a few more units going down here since the Tagmas did get that extra taxi straight. But still, these pikemen are managing to have enough strength to keep him away. And it doesn't seem like the strength of the crossbows helped him out here at all because of the land. Just the land looks terrible. For the offense, it looks amazing for the defense, terrible on the offense. Okay, more chopped coursers. France getting a lot more muskets, still working on taking down Ayutthaya. That's amazing, by the way. And he's still working on taking down Ayutthaya. It's under siege and we're 1065. Wow, that took a long time to take it down. The city of Ur is half wall HP from what I do see. He's on a 30 out of 75 fortification. And I do see the crouching tiger is managing to shave off like 10% each time it shoots. It can only shoot once a turn, so yeah. It takes quite a bit of time to go through the 40%. Now look at the general, it has a high ground, crossbows are on the Lorga. Oh, the Basil army? Wait, oh, this one? I mean, I'm curious about the crossbow position and also the great general position, but sure. And still no spy. Like, honestly, I don't get it. He doesn't see the cities of his opponent? He does. He does see Dure Corteron. I have no idea why he's... Oh, he sent the spy. Okay, never mind, never mind. I take that back. He actually moved the spy from Constantinople somewhere. I don't know where, but he moved it. I hope it's in Dure Corteron. I really hope it's here. Let's see if it appears next time. Nope, it did not. Okay, Spanish units, Spanish cities getting invaded by the Gallic coursers. He should be fine. Also, these Byzantine apostles do look like they're quite slow moving. They're very slow, very slow. Cross-culture dialogue for Byzantium. Swahili still didn't get something. China, nothing. Phoenicia, nothing else, like nothing extra. Okay. Okay, so we did have 1 or 2 more knights dying, but it looks like the crossbows of China did manage to get back. City of Ur is still getting slowly chipped away, and I do see these Chinese knights are having the promotions. They will get the full strength to attack into the city center soon. There are a few crossbows with a general coming up from Sumeria, so they might actually put up a fight to keep Ur alive. Ur. Can he get ballistics anytime soon? Because like X is gonna get ballistics. And these crossbows are gonna turn into field cannons, and these knights into cuirassiers. It's just gonna be a massacre in the city of Ur. It's not gonna do anything. I do see also Catherine de Medici did get to Guard Imperials. His military science in 1 turn. And he will get the upgrade on these muskets to Guard Imperial. Those are gonna be extremely strong units. But we do have Cavs on the side of Byzantium. And I do see he's gonna require decent amount of gold coming from his allies to upgrade his units. Has at least 3 of these courses ready to go in Adrianople, and her building some in Constantinople and Thessalonica. He needs the gold. I'm actually waiting to see the damage. Come on, Ellie. Get the gold. Upgrade the gold. Upgrade the units. Make the gold. Make the gold. Oh, did you see, by the way, that funny shot with the pooping of gold of some bacteria? Yes. Wasn't clear. He just got the vision. Oh, he just got a vision? Wow. How? How did he just get the vision? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like he's losing these stigmas. So these Gallic pikemen, man, they're insane. Insanely strong. He really needs to put these into the forest, not keep them on flat tiles like this. Okay, finally the spy is in Durecorteron, and he's gonna get that extra intel. That's another 3 points of damage. Okay, should be fine right now to keep those units. Let's see here. Wood is losing the walls. We do have the upgrades on the cuirassiers, and I do see the crossbows is moving on the front line. Now these knights are gonna lose so much strength attacking into that city center. Look at this: 53 against Urs, 59, barely shaving off 10%. Only has 2 knights, and the city is what, 60-ish percent, 55-ish percent up. That's a problem, and his knights are definitely not gonna take on the cuirassiers directly. I would imagine with the 2 field cannons coming out, he should be able to take out 1 knight per turn. That is how it looks like. The damage is amazing on the field cannons. Okay, Byzantium still helping out Spain to defend against the units of Gaul. There are quite a few Spanish units that needed to build, and I do see Ruhr Valley is getting constructed in Madrid, where he does have Imhotep as an engineer to help him build it faster. Well, I guess he's gonna try to get it for those extra production points. He's also getting a few of these missionaries with the religion of Byzantium. Might get to help him convert the cities of his allies here for that Texas trade. Also, by the way, Byzantium does have the cross-cultural dialogue, so actually converting the cities of Spain to the religion of Byzantium is gonna help out Byzantium get so much more science. It's barely on 90 and 85. Okay, Cavs upgraded. Oh, he cannot get to the settler. It's just not enough move. Oh, wait. There might be enough movement, right? Oh, can he get here? If he can get onto the 1-3, I think he can get around. Bam, bam. Ellie, come on. Use brain. Try it out. No? No? No. He's not doing it. He's not doing nothing. He ain't doing shit. Okay, what is Gold doing? Might actually go to Cardiff to pillage that 1 mine. The big mine that Byzantium did not want to pillage. Ah, never mind. Tagma did walk on to the tile. No, Byzantium, what did you do? He opened the line for Gold to actually get one of those coursers through. Encircle his Tagma. Oh well. Okay. Forest fire still raging over here in the city of Durecorteron. We just have a few turns out of this Congress, out of this era. 4 more turns until the Congress, 3 more turns until the next era. Eli did manage to get 95-95. That is securing his golden age. Milor still needs 2 points, while Kilad and Blero are kind of in a dark age. Looks like Blero was forced to actually get back from the Sumerian borders. He does get his own ballistics in 2 turns, and I do see he did manage to recruit Gustavus Adolphus for a general. While he's getting quite a few of these pre-built cuirassiers, we're going to see if he's gonna have the attack power against Lekix in the next part of the game. We did have quite a bit of a difference in the science screen, not to mention in the culture screen in between them. We have here 5 turns for Bida City in Kilovaki Sivani, a few more nights from Swahili and getting his factories. He did manage to get industrialization, while Malco is getting his ballistics in 3 times. He did manage to upgrade the Guard Imperial, and I want to see this. Oh, that's a problem. The Cavs of Byzantium are only 74 on the defense, and the Guard Imperials are 86, and they do have +6 intel. Eli really needs right now, Byzantium really needs right now to get another spy and put it in the cities of Paris here. Or I should say in the cities of France. He knows La Rochelle, he knows Rouen, he needs to get it going. Like there's no other option. He needs to tone down that extra intel, because otherwise he's not gonna have a defense to work with. Quite a few Cavs also here, but I do want to double check. They don't have enough strength to go through the pikeman defense of Gaul, especially since Gaul is in the garrison commander territory. But I think he can definitely hold the coursers, right? He can do the damage against the coursers. Now he does have also the core ability. I did manage to core up 1 unit, got nationalism. And I do notice all of these coursers are taken down here, only 5 of them, 2, 4, 6 of them remaining. Finally, missionaries of Byzantium are getting into Wuhan. Yep. They're getting there. How many trade routes for Al Hassan? I do not know. Give me a second. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 traders. I don't see any being sent to China. So 13 traders. Okay, only 3 courses remaining, 4 courses remaining. I'm pretty sure Spain is gonna finish the last one. Villians doesn't have any more units up, and I do notice military engineers are also starting to come around from Byzantium. Did start to build the line of defense on the western side, so he keeps away the French units from attacking too far into his territory here. While I do see him at the moment on +4 taxes trade, he's definitely gonna get more, and he still needs the spy. I'm actually very surprised he's not building up a spy from Constantinople right about meow. I think he needs to get it right meow. Everybody on the side of on the ponies, wait, sorry, the big cheese barrier is gonna be are gonna be in a dark age. What is gonna be? Everybody is gonna be actually. Got coal power plants also showing up in Swahili's territory. Another spy from Faza, but he's not the one needing to build spies. Oh well. Oh, we got this city on Krakatoa for those extra science points. Quite a bit of extra production from that fertility, from the extra volcanic soil fertility. Yeah. France got cores or armies. I think he has cores because he's getting cores. Sorry, he's getting cores in 6 turns. Nationalism coming up in 6 turns here. I mean, the Guard Imperials are already 88 strength on the attack. That's, I would say, very strong against Byzantium's defenses. They must see the strength of these Guard Imperials, and I'm pretty sure he sees the intel. I'm not sure why he's not working on getting those spies out. Well, I guess it took him like forever and a day to put a spy into Gallic territory, so it might be the same problem, no? He might have some form of, you know, I don't know, attention problem, you know, with the spies. It happens to me also sometimes. I just totally forget about some stuff. Doesn't it happen to you sometimes? You just like, poof, it just goes out of your mind. Totally forget. Vokter actually finished Potala Palace and he's working on Mahabori Temple. Okay, so we got one team here trying to get for Diplo. Vokter is on 50 out of 20. Gonna get another 2 from Mahabori. That's 7 out of 20. We do need to see if they're gonna get this Congress. And we'll also have the ability to get that Statue of Liberty. So 12, 13 with Noble. No, sorry, it's 7, 11, and then 12 with Noble. Then whatever happens in the Congress, they might get to 15. They might actually get to 15, and that's only gonna put them like one Congress away, one full Congress away. Max spice per government level, not specific. Yeah, you do need the text and civics. More guardian pillars getting hard built here. The military engineers did manage to get the road pathway past La Rochelle here. There are only 2 of them, but they are managing to get quite quickly through this territory. And I do notice Byzantium is still calling up his calves here. Finally started working on a spy from Constantinople. Okay, he got idea. Okay, he got idea. It's perfect. That's what we needed to see. With the spy, the calves actually might have a chance to hold the Guard Imperials. If they make a line of defense in between these tiles, and there are no, how to say, ranged units from France, he might actually defend this. He might get this. Also, gunpowder next turn. Bolero getting military science on China. Still working on getting another row of units here. A lot of pre-builds in Taiwan for those cuirassiers. While he did manage to get the Terracotta army, I don't think he actually got a level 2 spy. No, he didn't. It's just a level 1 spy, and it's in Ur. Okay. Well, that's what it is. Amazing field cannon army starting to actually march towards the west side, towards Changsha and Handan. And while I do see the cuirassiers of Sumeria are managing to two-shot the Knights of China when they're in the forest, that is nasty. That is nasty. That's a lot of strength on the cuirassiers. Swahili here did manage to make some defenses on the east, and I do have to say they kept their advantage in the science, both Smilol and Gilead, 283 and 334 on Gilead, while on the other side the Lekix here on Sumeria is only on 274, 222 actually right now, and Vokter did get to 200, but I think he just lost his free inquiry golden age, no? Oh, he's still on 200. Okay, he's still fine. He's still fine. And Gilead is actually still fine without the golden age. Philip II, 232. Okay, so Basil and Philip did manage to get their golden ages, while the other ones did not. Okay. We didn't have anybody from the cheese barrier getting anything. Okay. So no more courses here. Wuhan slowly getting converted. There needs to be another apostle to... Okay, getting there. Next turn we're gonna have an extra 2 taxis straight on these Byzantine units, making them a little bit stronger against their opponents. Plus 6 is gonna be nice. I do have to point out these Guard Imperials look like they're going towards Thessalonica, and we do have Byzantium trying to get a few more Tagmas. I would imagine he's also gonna try to get to ballistics to upgrade his cuirassiers and maybe get a few field cannons. Tagmas do need, they do get the upgrades on the heavy cav tree and not the light cav tree, so cannot really upgrade them into calves. More production capabilities coming up for Ahiram. He's on 329, but then we do have Kila jumping up to 607. Smilol is also 564. We're going to need to see if that advantage is going to be what they need to win the game. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with my voice today that I need to actually clear my throat so often. Happens, I guess. Okay, some upgrades. China did get his cuirassiers, and that means Sumeria will have a significantly harder time to actually go through this defense. We do need to see also China getting his heavy bombards, unfortunately. Yes, he still has the little tiny cannons, the crouching tigers. Oh, Gold did recruit James of St. George. What's going on? Oh, and he did get Lord Leonardo da Vinci, with Spain managing to pick up Filippo. Okay. Greece is going to be Charles Darwin. Napoleon Bonaparte, the next general, but it's 535 points and nobody's coming even close to that. Giovanni de Medici, the next merchant. Okay. And we're going to have a pause here so they can go through the Congress. Oh man, not even Tagma Corps can actually touch the pikemen. They just cannot touch the pikemen. Well, be right back, 2 minutes. Such a low culture. Yes, such a low culture, man. They barely got like 71 over there on the kicks. Lancer, good evening, sir.
Two, one.
Oh, just in time for the switch. Let's do the switch. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Settle down, everybody. Okay. Let's see. Blero Dark Age. Eli is gonna be 2 arms Golden Age on Byzantium, and I do see he still has the problem of the Guard Imperials knocking down his doorstep. One of his calves got tapped over there and needed to move back. And I do see he's still working on getting the spy from Constantinople. Might actually get it proper. Like it will take like 2 turns to move into the cities of France. Smirol, 228 science. We do have him on 114 points of culture also. And I do see he did manage to clear out his opponent's units. While he did get Castle de Constatacion, still has Filippo and also Imhotep charges here. 3 charges. 3 charges for... You see... I think he's thinking of getting... Where is he? Opera and Ballet? How to say? Statue of Liberty. I think he wants to take it away from his opponent. What do we have? Oh, Vokhtar did actually get his 2 Diplo points here. So he is on 11 out of 20. Could easily get to 14 out of 20 with Statue of Liberty. The question is, can he get to Statue of Liberty? He can. Civil Engineering finishing next turn. Whilst Minol is dabbling in Opera and Ballet. Well, I mean, I can't blame him, man. Ballet is quite nice. Opera not that cool, but yeah, some are cool. Amazing thing about the opera is always the power of the voice over there. Not really what they're singing, but anyway. Electric Steel, and we do have Hippo over here with the stirrups coming out next turn. I do notice Milo did manage to get to 553 points of production. Killer Ed is also over 300 science, the only one in the game, with also 630 points of production. We don't really see Swahili here getting something to attack into his opponent. Oh, there we go. We got aerodromes coming out. Forbidden City also finishing in Kilovaki Sivani. He does get the bottom three with the nationalism and ballistic soon finish, so he can keep away Sumeria from his borders. China will probably take away the attention of Sumeria for some time now, even though we do have quite a few of these field cannons making their way towards the Chinese borders. Well, they're gonna get overwhelmed at some point. You know, we do have China here with a decent amount of production, but it's still half of the production of Gilgamesh. Yeah, that's kind of nasty seeing that number, seeing that difference. Voktar did get to 400 points of production, and we do have him also with 300 gold per turn, but still in a dark age with Hiram here, putting down his Statue of Liberty, finishing in 4 turns. Wow. Wow, that is so quick. Urul Valley is going to finish in Madrid though next turn, and well, we do need to see what's happening here. Now this is going to be bad. We're still +6 intel. The spy is on the way, but did not arrive yet in the cities of France. I would imagine it's going to be either in Rouen or La Rochelle. It doesn't have the vision over the others. And ballistics, it's coming out in 310s here for Basil II, still working on getting his tagmas and getting a few more pagodas. I do see France is going to get an extra +3. He does have a spy here in Nicaea that is not activated. This guy needs to get a mission. And it's a special mission. Yeah, he needs to get the special mission going for these French units to bring home the victory. +6 combat strength also activated on Byzantium, and he's moving those missionaries to the next cities. Where were they? Here, right? They were in Wuhan, and now this one needs to get here. Oh, Spain is helping him out. They're getting to Bagamoyo. This one, they need to convert this one. You know, Angkor Wat is also finishing in Bagamoyo and Swahili, so he's gonna get 1 extra pope everywhere in every one of his cities. That's gonna be quite massive here in Kilad. And I do have to say, like, Kix, since he is mostly working on military, he's not scaling up anymore. He's barely on 240 science, 400 points of production, not scaling up, while Kilad and Smirol are both scaling up. That will be a problem in the late part of the game. We'll see if we're gonna have over here Byzantium managing to actually keep his borders. Extremely tough challenge, especially with the Guard Imperials coming against him here from the western side. But at least he did manage to put, you know, a unit on every tile. He does have the nationalism upgrades, the core. Maybe can get victory in somewhere. The spy needs to get activated. I mean, we already had this spy activated. Wait, what? He's going for mental arrest? Oh, man. Yeah. Malco over here is trying to be greedy. He's trying to get a promotion on the spy. And he's going for mental arrest. I don't think he actually did get the extra one. What was it? The gathering sources or something mission? So he has a better chance to finish the mental arrest. If he doesn't do that, he might actually lose the spy. No, that's gonna be an advantage of Byzantium if we do have France over here not managing to actually get that spy activated. No active spy. Okay, statue in Byblos in 3. Shipyards coming through. A lot more production will soon appear over here for Voktar, but he definitely needs a lot more science. Still on 225. And the tech side, actually, in the total side, what do we have? 31 techs, while Kilad is 41 techs. 10 tech difference between the two. Now that is amazing. 9 techs also. Philip II does have 40. Blero only has 32, but that's also 1 tech over Voktar here. Lekix though does have 35, so you know he's a little bit ahead of China. But I don't see the strength. They're not ahead. He's not ahead in the strength. He just has a lot more field cannons than his opponent. Okay, Bagamoyo did get converted. That means an extra +2 taxi straight is appearing. Yes, +8 combat strength from the taxi straight. These cabs are extremely strong. 94 on the defense at the moment. Okay, looks like they can keep away the Guard Imperials. Or at least slow them down significantly. Especially when the ballistics is going to finish and he's going to get some field cannons to also shoot back at the Guard Imperials. That should be all he needs to defend. What's happening here? Still the pikemen are much stronger than the Tagma cores, but we do have these crossbows that now can do the necessary damage against his opponent pikemen. Some caps from Gaul. Not nearly strong enough as the Tagmas right now. France does lack a medic. Yes, I agree. Yes, he didn't bring a medic with him. Getting quite a few more calves out of his territory. He still didn't get Ayutthaya. Oh man, Ayutthaya, the biggest, the baddest in the game. I call Ayutthaya MVP. I call it right now. This city-state has survived the French aggression for thousands of years, literally, in the game. Like we're 600, what? We're 620 AD, and we started the game at like 3200 BC. Thousands of years, man. Wait, yes, Daido is getting statue next. He's 3 turns away. Who has Ayutthaya? Bibo Baba? Blero. China has Ayutthaya with 26 in it. And money. I see Geneva is being kept by Z Hippo by Gaul. They took Geneva. Okay, that's quite a size attack over here against the ponies. Okay, rule vanish finished. We do have Spain managing to get a spy out. Oh! He got statue! Wait. He got statue! With Imhotep and also the 2 charges from where was it? Filippo? I believe it was Filippo. He got statue. And boom, he got a red card. Exactly, man. What can I say, man? Ahiram was not ready for this. He didn't have the chop. No, he didn't have the chop. He didn't have the engineers. He was just not ready for this. Yeah. He got caught out on a date unprepared. Happens. No? Does it happen to you? Did you ever get caught out on a date unprepared, chat? I guess that's a sensible option. I'll say subject. My god, the China armies are incoming. Yeah, but it's like more than Sumeria is coming on China than the other way around. And we do have this attack from France. Looks like the Tagmas do not have enough strength to hold on the Garde Imperials, but the Cavs can take a few hits here. Is to be careful to try to get promotion so he can heal them back up, and also keep them in his border so he can get the free heals out of his border. Byzantium next turn is gonna get ballistics and we'll get the upgrades on the Tagmas for cuirassiers. That should be a strong enough unit to hold these. But he does need a decent amount of gold infusion here. He's minus 56 right now in his economy. That's not good. Yeah, we do have Kilayad on 268 and also Smil on 182. But Blero is not making anything and they do need upgrades. They need a lot of upgrades actually. Oh well. More hippodromes coming through. Byzantium will need to send more units towards Gaul here. Well, I do see him still getting these crossbows to train their shots on the pikemen, slowly drilling through the pikemen defense. There was a Kelly Courser getting... Oh, he's gonna stop the arena from finishing in the hippodrome. When are the Spanish in the Hassan bombers? Hassan bombers. I like how that sounds actually. Hassan. Bomby bomb. Bomby bomb. So we got a few calves. Oh, I didn't see this happening. Gaul was getting quite a few calves and coursers through Johannesburg towards the south of the Spanish Empire. And we did have Swahili showing up for the defense here, pushing back these Gallic units. Johannesburg is under siege, but it still has like medieval wall strength. So yeah, that's not gonna get pushed by anything other than maybe bombards. It's also 67 defense. That's not gonna get pushed even by bombards. Anyway, we got cuirassiers coming out from Spain. He did get ballistics, so he should have strong enough cities. While I do see apostles from Byzantium. Oh, no, never mind. They already converted, right? With the Spanish help, they already converted Bagamoyo. It's fine. Quite a few more encampments from Swahili and also cuirassiers are coming around. We do have Sumerian units showing up on his doorstep, so he does need to step it up and put up some strong units on the east, while he does need to finish his aerodromes and work on getting those planes up. We're gonna see what kind of composition is he gonna have. Alekix is also 3 turns away from getting combustion that will allow him to upgrade tanks here, while Blero is barely getting his steel. I do see he did not manage to get refining. He's on 0 oil a turn, so he needs to get refining and then also combustion. It will take Sumeria just 2 turns for those tanks to actually appear next to the Chinese units. That might be a problem for Blero. Still getting a few cuirassiers directly cores, okay. And I do see putting down industrial zones. He's on 250 points of production, still way lower than Gilgamesh's 400. While I do notice Vokter did get a bit more production, we still have Kila at 700 and Smilol is 600. That's just so much more. So much more. Amphitheaters coming through. Machu Picchu getting built in Zaragoza. And I do see a few more of these Gallic units are getting into the borders of Spain. They're pillaging the mines here, slowing down the production and also getting the effects of that extra gold in his empire. And while Swahili doesn't seem like he's sending a few more units, there are 2 courses that might actually get into the borders of Qualimane, or maybe onto the trade routes. They don't have, or at least Swahili doesn't have a golden age, so he doesn't have reformed the coinage. It's just Philip that is going to get his traders protected by that belief, by that golden age option, I guess I should call it. Okay, what's happening here? I think 1 cav went down. First field cannon did get upgraded. It does have enough strength to attack into the Guard Imperial. That's what I wanted to know. And it does seem like these Guard Imperials do not have enough strength to go through the cuirassiers. Spy did get activated in Rouen, and this one did get a level 2 and activated the listening post. Wait, that means... Oh, we still have the +6 intel. Okay. +6. So he did manage to successfully get that mission. That's very nice. Very nice. Very lucky boy. Very lucky. And one of the Tagmas looks like he died, and we do have some Pike shots getting upgraded, but they can be significantly damaged by the crossbows. Now that's a big difference. 72 attack strength crossbow with the level 2. And of course, he can turn these into field cannons. If only he would have had a city here, it would have been amazing. Anyway. He can definitely take more hits on his crossbows than his opponent can output. I guess he could try to last move and hit the crossbow first. Get an advantage there from the first move. I mean, I don't think he has first move, so I don't think he's confident to do that. Krakatoa Best Wonder. Yes, yes, indeed. And it's a steaming Krakatoa at that, right? Look at that. It's steaming all over the place. Okay. Still no medic on the way from France. While we do have him getting a few more of these calves out, he's also trying to get through the Thessalonica choke point, where there is a cuirassier that are keeping away the cav from getting too close. I think there's more than enough counter strength on the units of Byzantium, so France just cannot push through properly. He's getting outmatched here. Oh, Guard Imperial Corps. Wait, Guard Imperial Corps is 7 points over the cuirassier strength. He doesn't have that many cores, and of course the field cannons are just gonna chip away at any unit that is gonna jump onto the T-tile over here. I cannot wait to see a unit jumping onto that T-tile. It's gonna get smacked. Like, these field cannons are gonna throw those cannonballs and boom, boom, boom. There we go. One shot and then another shot and boom, boom. Okay, here, do we have any tanks from Sumeria? Do they have the gold though? Yeah, they have more than enough gold. It's like 2000 plus gold. Yeah, what is it? Combustion did finish on Le Kicks. Hippo is gonna get his ballistics in too. While I do see Blero is working on his refining. That's gonna take a while to actually get to his own tanks. We do need to see also if the aerodromes of Swahili are gonna finish and if he's gonna get quickly to advanced flight. He really needs fighters. He doesn't need biplanes. He needs fighters, and he needs to deploy them as quickly as possible, so he can help out against the Sumerian invasion. We got artilleries coming out, and I'm pretty sure Lekix here is gonna try to get a Hail Mary going. He has been the top science on his team for a long time, still has the tech advantage, but Vokter did manage to get a little bit over the science count of Lekix, and also more production. Since we did have Sumeria here just passively trying to get as big of an army as possible, he didn't scale at all. Now he's getting hard built tanks and also quite a few artilleries. Does he have a general? It's just John Dark, and this one was extremely expensive, Napoleon. Yeah, he doesn't have a general. That is a problem. There's no modern general available. Like the first one was Napoleon Bonaparte available for them, for the modern ones. So yeah, we'll see if he does manage to get the next, maybe, because China looks like it's in a prime position to recruit that one. He has what, 43 great general points at 10? KW, man, that's a lot of points. I'm curious right now if he actually got a project or he's actually that many points per turn passively. It kind of sounds like he's passively that many points. Okay, Cuirassier got taken out, and I think the arena did get finished. No, it didn't. Okay, never mind, it did not. Ahiram, working on campus research projects. Next in line is going to be Charles Darwin, still at a Lovelace in the engineer screen, and Zudugan is going to be the merchant one. Okay. We still have a few coal power plants needed to be built here in Ahiram cities. Well, we do need to see what Spain is doing. Okay, he's keeping away the Gallic units, but I do see Krakatoa is definitely gonna get invaded here by the Gallic coursers. Yeah, they're gonna make it steam a little bit more. We do have also Great Lighthouse finishing in Mombasa, and I do see a first biplane is getting out from Sofala with a hangar from Lindi soon. I do have to point out there are no more defensive units other than these calves around from Swahili. He really needs to get some defensive units to keep away these coursers from his borders. Whoa! La Venta showing up big. Managed to take down one of the Gallic units. Amazing. It's beautiful. Yeah, I really needs to get back. Quickly get back. There we go. One tap. Yeah. Nope, good evening, sir. If France fails push, I think it is GG. I mean, if France and also Sumeria, because I'm pretty sure they're putting everything they have on this. If Sumeria manages to do critical damage to Kilayat and then follows up on Philip, yeah, that's kind of game over. And we do have tank corps showing up. Let's see. They can one-shot cuirassiers, guys. These tank corps can one-shot cuirassiers. Where is Swahili? Getting steel. Next turn, getting also battleships in some of his core cities. I would really say he should really build more units, man. Also, does have the core ability, he just didn't core up. Upgrading more units so he can keep away as more as how to say, as long as possible these tanks. But with the military engineers already managing to get the pathways on the borders of Swahili, these tanks are gonna have such a highway to go through. Okay, there are some tanks also moving towards Taiwan here. China getting another cuirassier corps, and I do have to point out he's barely getting his refining next turn, so it will require a few more turns to get to his own combustion. Maybe Kilayat can one turn it or something. Did Kilayat get? Yeah, he did get refining, so he's just one take away. I mean, if he gets it in like 2 turns, it should be fine, or 2-3 turns, it should be fine. He does have an insane amount of production. Well, he's on 600 production versus like 400. I don't think he's taking this seriously though. Or is it just me? Anyway, a level 2 spy from Phoenicia into the lands of China. I do see Swahili did manage to get a spy in Sumeria, just one, while Sumeria did not actually put one into Swahili territory. It doesn't have the intel at all. And I do have to say Sumeria is working the +5 card on his units. The +1 Dark Age card. He can take the pose. The pose? The positioning, you mean? Or the piece of shit? Which one? He has 2 he can place next turn. Okay. So I guess he can close up Jedi. Easily close up Jedi, but then he needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least to close out this one. Or 4, I guess. Okay, that's one getting deployed in Changsha territory. And one getting deployed here. Oh, I see. So he's gonna close this. Then he's gonna try to close this. He needs 7. Okay. Ooh, sorry. The choke north of Jedi. Yeah, this one. Ooh, France and Imperial Corps managed to get next to Constantinople, where the ancient walls are going up next turn. We still have the field cannons that did manage to shoot once, but the Guard Imperial, yeah, it managed to do the damage. We got a core here that is quite damaged, and we're gonna need to see if he's gonna get the promo. Yeah, Malco needs to be quick on the buttons. There are 2 field cannons that can shoot it next turn, and we do need to see who's gonna get the first moves. Also, a bit of a flanking maneuver here from Ellie. I'm gonna try to catch these Guard Imperials from their behind. Well, we don't really have something like a battery ram or siege tower or something, a medic, to help him go through the next defenses. Anyway, Sumerian tanks getting into the borders of China. China getting combustion in 5 turns. Oh my god, that's a long time. He's only on 172 science. And I do see Kilad is gonna get his combustion in 2. Gonna boost the Blaireau there. That should be fine. Might get it in 3 instead of 5. We do have quite a few more Cuirassier cores coming out from the cities of China. He does manage to 3-turn them. And they should have the gold available to upgrade when they need to. These biplanes are not that strong, but they can definitely do the damage against some of these field cannons of Sumeria. They cannot really touch the tanks. Well, you know, they chip away, you know, chip away. Oh, tanks coming from directly the east of Jedi. They did get around the mountain, but I'm pretty sure Kilad can see this because, you know, the biplane gives him all of the vision around. Over the forest and the mountains. Kind of funny how that works. Okay, we got Swahili managing to stop the invasion of Gaul here, even though one of his libraries might actually get pillaged. He should be fine. He still has his 3 calves alive, and Gaul, by the looks of it, only has 2 of these calves with 1 extremely banged up courser. Oh, there is another one here in Johannesburg. Oh, field cannon got destroyed. And it doesn't seem like the Guard Imperial is actually gonna die here. I do have it getting attacked, and I do see another one of those Cuirassiers did get taken down. Could actually take down the Guard Imperial Corps. It has a promo, but this Cuirassier could actually do the final damage. Really needs to get more units. Somehow he needs to fix the unit situation. It does seem like he kept on pushing Gaul here. Couldn't really do much. So it's 50% on the coal power plants discount. Okay. What is going on here? Level 2 spy Phoenicia. Swords going up in the cities of Spain. I don't really see him jumping up in the science. He's still on 300, but the next time he's going to get chemistry and will have the ability to build the research labs everywhere. That is going to help him out quite a bit. While we do need to see if Sumeria is going to manage to push through Swahili's defenses. I don't think he has enough movement to get here onto the airdrome to push back the biplanes. And I do notice we do have quite a few Chinese units getting ready. With Kinad finishing his combustion next turn, it should give the boost to Kin to actually get there too. We do need to see if we're gonna have these biplanes also getting into fighter range. They are now just keeping tiles, also doing some damage to these artilleries. That's also another use that they can be extremely good at, taking down artilleries before they actually get to shoot the city centers. There's no anti-air gun for Sumeria, so yeah, he's not even building anti-air guns. He's just getting, oh, he's getting one in Ur in 7 turns, but the other cities are just working on artilleries and some in cam training projects. What is he here? So China might actually pick this one up, then France might get one, Sumeria might get one. Oh, that's a problem. China might not get the next one unless he actually makes a lot of projects. And since Byzantium doesn't have that many points per turn, he might not get one either. It's kind of nasty. What's this? Oh, he did take that one down. I mean, it was a Guard Imperial Core. Needed to be shut down. Bow, 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 bow. These field cannons really need their promos. And also a general. Byzantium would really do with a general. Oh well. Guess another field cannon did get taken out. Byzantium is trying to fend off the attack, but has major problems. Did manage to get the walls up in Constantinople, and from what I do see, is barely getting a cuirassier in 2 turns. Oh man, look at the damage of this level 1 Guard Imperial. 102 against the cuirassiers, 81 on the defense. Well, I guess he did choose to keep it alive. Sending a few more. It does seem like Byzantium is running out of steam. I don't know how to say it otherwise. He's running out of breath. Okay, here, Changsha being placed under siege. The Sumerian tanks are starting to wrap around. We do have combustion next turn for Blero, and he's gonna get to upgrade all of these cuirassier cores into that. While Swahili did already upgrade his, I would imagine now the Sumerian army is gonna slowly be picked off. We do have Sumerian tanks that are fighting in the marsh tiles here, which is definitely not going to be a good territory to fight in. And we do have the tanks of Swahili managing to counter quite proper. Charles Darwin did get picked up. Next one is Alan Turing. Napoleon still didn't get recruited. China does need another 100 points, 80 points. Spain did manage to also recruit Dmitry Mendeleev, which allows him to get the 50% towards research labs. And guess what? He's 2-turning them, 3-turning them from a lot of his cities. While we do have him on 700 points of production. Since Gilead didn't manage to scale anymore because he needed to get an army out, you can see immediately that Philip II is managing to get ahead in the production. We do have Gilead almost 400 science of his own and still actually working on quite a few biplanes so he can get that bigger force against Sumeria. I don't think Sumeria is going to manage to actually get an air force of his own. Maybe we'll get some anti-air guns. Yes, sure, he already has the ability to produce them. But he's only on 230 science. If they don't get this attack going, there's not much that they can do. We're going to need to see if Ahiram is actually going to manage to get something done, even though he's kind of late on the research. Just didn't have a lot of cities at the beginning, went for the gold. Click, click, clack, click. Is Changsha in any danger? Because I do see these artilleries are not getting prioritized. I would have imagined these guys are going to be the first ones that are going to be taken out. So they don't do the damage against the walls. Ooh, low oil on Swahili. Still did manage to do the damage against one of those tanks and took it down entirely. Got 104 points out of it anyway. And yeah, there we go. Artillery did get taken down. No, and that is before he actually got the wall shot on China. While China did upgrade his tanks, now his cities are significantly stronger. We're still gonna have Sumeria here pillaging quite a few of these mines, but I'm pretty sure China is just gonna lash out and will probably push him back. Not only to his territory, but even beyond. Oh, okay, this tank actually did get taken out. And we do have minus 12 insufficient oil on Sumeria. No, sorry, on Swahili. Swahili has minus 12 insufficient oil. That is insane. Nobody else from his team. Yes, look, Kin has 60. He should just give that oil to Sulaiman. No? I mean, you cannot fight with minus 12. That's insane. Look how much of a difference this plus 2 is making between Byzantium and France. Can you imagine 12? Wow. Yeah, it looks like Thessalonica did manage to push back those calves, and we do still have the Guard Imperials going towards Constantinople. 2 cores and another 3 normals that are fighting off over here next to the borders of the city of Constantinople. These field cannons still have promos, or some of them do have promos actually. Wait, this one has a promo? Yeah. And this one actually promoted. We got four of them, but they still cannot chip away the Guard Imperial strength to take it down. There is a cuirassier coming out next turn, and it's not like he actually has an encampment from that city center. Crossbow still working. Oh man, look at that. Byzantium getting into the borders of Gaul with Tagmas 1,000 years later. Wow. The return of the Tagma. This is the return of the Tagma. Properly scripted, no? Okay. France working on his encampment training projects. Doesn't seem like we did have any one picked up. Looks like China did pass this one. It's down to 428 while France is trying to get to those points. Sumeria is also going to require one. We do need to see if we're going to have Swahili managing to get. He's only on 2 great general points a turn. And I guess it's going to be much more valuable to just get the planes, the air force up. Kilad is getting his radio next turn. And we do have him with quite a few biplanes deployed in the front lines. Does seem like these tanks are going to be slowly taken down. The Chinese tanks now do have more than enough strength to fight off. And there we go. We got like 1 tank taken down. Is this not taken down? Oh, it got a promotion. We got a Pillage promotion. Okay. I do see also China did manage to get to his army ability. So he does have the 112 strength tanks. Did manage to also... Wait a second. Did we have oil? Yeah, oil was given to Kilad. So now he has full strength units to fight. No more penalty over there from lacking oil. Oh man, this Sumerian tank horde is trying to get into the juicy spot. While Spain does have a Celtran out in the open. There is a line infantry that might try to actually keep that away. It could survive at least 1 attack. Biplanes? Only 1 biplane actually. No, there are 2 biplanes. 2 biplanes in range of this tank. Doesn't have the movement speed though. No. And I cannot check if these guys have movement or not. Anyway, Taj Mahal in Bagamoyo getting out in 5. And it looks like there are quite a few more artilleries from Sumeria that are coming onto the front line. But I think by the time they're gonna get here, these tanks are just gonna fall. There is just not gonna be units to work the city centers. Oh well. New calves coming around from France, working on his encampment training project over there, but not scaling. Still trying to get out. He's going against Althea again, man. Oh man, okay, sure. Anyway, Tagmas from Byzantium are meeting the Gallic field cannons, and I do have to point out we got a post from Bolero. What is going on here? Emergency. Emergency. Yeah. There was a song called Emergency. I forgot the song. Anyway, it looks like we're going bio for 5 minutes, guys. Check out the movie names I made for the Basil and versus Gaul. Part 1, Gaul lashes out. Part 2, the Texas conundrum. Oh man. You're getting these. No, I think that's a bit too much, Mustaf. You need to make them funnier. You know? Get up.
I traveled to LA, to LA, to LA. Then it's down to the bay, to the bay, to the bay. I make that paper rain, paper rain, paper rain. Chanel and bathing aid, bathing aid, bathing aid. I traveled to LA, to LA, to LA. Then it's down to the bay, to the bay, to the bay. I make that paper rain, paper rain, paper rain. Chanel and bathing aid, bathing aid, bathing aid. I traveled to LA, to LA, to LA. Then it's down to the bay, to the bay, to the bay. I make that paper rain, paper rain, paper rain. Chanel and bathing aid, bathing aid, bathing aid. I traveled to LA, to LA, to LA. Then it's down to the bay, to the bay, to the bay. I make that paper rain, paper rain, paper rain. Chanel and bathing aid, bathing aid, bathing aid.
Though its face may change throughout the ages, history is written from the hand of the victor. By your actions this day, you ensure our people a glorious tomorrow.
Think of what it is when God Himself puts His arms around you and says, "Welcome home."
Whoa, the GG. Oh my god, and I was at the toilet peeing. Oh man, I peed as they. Man, this is what I was calling. They made peace. I made peace toilet, and they made peace in game. What is this, man? Anyway, that's a GG right there. GG, well played. Who won? I guess it was the ponies, no? The ponies must have won. Who said GG? Malco said GG. Malco is Chiasere de Medici. Oh. Yes, I won. I was pissing at the toilet. It is what it is. I was pissing the toilet, guys. It is what it is. Yeah. Oh well. Well, that's it for today. I'm gonna take a break and how to say, think about the LAN over here, imagining the good stuff. Well, that's gonna happen in wherever it will be. Have a great evening, everybody. Much appreciated for the support of the stream, and let's see each other next time. I still wondering if I should actually stream Beyond Horizon or not, to be honest. I had quite a few good games. I would actually like to stream a few. Anyway, in the meantime, I do hope you're gonna have a great time, and we'll see each other next. I'm not sure when, but we still have the CPL Premier and quite a few competitions going around. There's the CivFR Squadrons in the 4v4 scene, 2v2s, and also 1 versus 1. Didn't get to synchronize proper with the other tournaments though, not yet. And in the meantime, yeah, EU parties did win in Moldova. I mean, were you questioning yourself, Eco Supreme? They have a massive advantage. The ability to just spread whatever they want on Facebook, hello, and Instagram. I mean, you know, you don't need, you know, in Romania, like in 15 years ago, you'd buy votes with like a bucket and some food in it, like a bucket and some, what was it? Uh, what was it? Bread and cheese. That's it. I would imagine the same is happening there. It's just on Facebook right now. Anyway, and the narrative, right? No, I'm not surprised. One of the reasons, by the way, that Russia is at war with us, and it's funny that we have so incompetent, actually very incompetent prime ministers that don't understand what is going on. But anyway, have a good evening. Bye bye bye.
Things way beyond this atmosphere. Can you imagine floating weightless, like a satellite in the black sky? Somewhere, like a star.
We got the beat and the sound. You know the truth to the party.